Like, are we serious with that? I just realized I gotta fix the thumbnail. Are we serious with that? Were we for real with that game? Was that really a thing we all just watched? Are we serious right now? Hunnaball. Post-week, what is this? Week 10? Thursday night football game? This like, bet of the day thing's driving me crazy. Yeah, what the hell was that? CJ Racer, what's up, man? What was that? Happy to be back. It's been long 2 days. You know, I haven't loved not streaming. What's up, Muhammad? Hey, drop a like, fellas. Oh God, yeah, don't copyright me right now, NFL. I'm not in the mood. This game is not worth getting copywritten over. Horrible Thursday game. Horrible game. Horrible everything. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. Let me tell you, listen. I'll give you guys some context of how bad I think that game was. For the video I was gonna make this week, which I haven't uploaded a video in a minute. So many fumbles and interceptions. Exactly. Completely agree. My video this week was gonna be reviewing every NFL game of the season. And I was, worked really hard at it, but I got into the editing point where I was like, this just isn't gonna go. This isn't gonna go in time. I'm not gonna be able to upload this like thoroughly. So I'm still gonna make it. I'm gonna release it at the end of the year. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be like 2 hours. Hopefully I don't get copywritten. That way we can get that sweet ad rev for a 2-hour long video. Because people like longer videos sometimes. And I was gonna make it. And in that, I have watched, I shit you not, every game this season. Every single game. Probably one of the worst ones. Like, of the season. Maybe the worst one. Some of the other ones that popped up were Giants Commanders in week 1, but it wasn't this bad. Basically any game the Titans have played in. Big Hunagana, what's up? Hey man, what's up, American's Dragons Disciple? I'm glad, I hope Otis joins, but outside of that, there he is. I watch a team that's always disappointed me. Left my hometown, takes up my weekends. Left to the hellhole of Vegas. Well, at least I didn't disappoint your weekend this time. At least you got it out of the way. I mean, my God, this game was brutal. But just to finish my soliloquy there, I feel like I've watched a lot of football over the past couple of weeks, and this was like disgraceful. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing that we watched. I mean, look, I'm supposed to be the analyst, supposed to know what I'm talking about. I did fall asleep somewhere in the second quarter. I got up. I stayed awake, sniper away. I always hated the Pete Carroll hiring, no disrespect, but the Raiders needed a young head coach. They had a young head coach. His name was Antonio Pierce. And now we're looking around and we're like, man, what's the identity here? What is the identity of the Raiders? Now, not to sound like Colin Cowherd, what is the identity of this team? What's the identity of the Raiders, man? I don't understand. I hate Vegas. I've been there before. It's almost as bad as LA. Yeah, I've been to Vegas too. Vegas is fun in a couple scenarios. Vegas is fun if you go with like your folks, or you go for like a bachelorette party and you don't have to pay for most of it. That is a space where Vegas is fun. Vegas is fun if you are going to a specific show or game or something like that. You go for a day and a half, 2 days, and you split. Vegas after 3 days is the most exhausting, just worst place you could ever imagine. I'm sure a lot of people in here have been in Vegas at one point or another. I've been to Vegas a couple of times. Once as a legal adult, so to speak. God, what a couple of stories I got from that. And I didn't have to pay for a lot of it. It was a bachelorette party, and being like, young and broke, I didn't have to pay for a lot of it. And let's just say that there was an all-nighter that I will probably talk about it one day or another, but that day is not today. We're talking about the Raiders. There's the Raiders. Gale's in here. Just a reminder that everyone here was shitting on the Jags, winning LV by 1, but Denver could barely get it done in Mile High. Best home field advantage in the NFL. I don't disagree. Otis is tired. This can't be the guy Broncos fans are saying is top 10. Yeah. Like, it's Broncos fans. I mean, I don't have an issue with Broncos fans. I feel like 1 or 2 of them joined after the big collapse. But what happened to Hunter's Hill? It's completely reset. What do you mean, Hunter's? Oh, shoot. You're right. I forgot to put the new Hunter's Hill. You're completely right. Shoot. Hold on. We have an easy solution here? No, we don't. Wait a minute. All right, I'll fix that. Don't worry. Dak? Is that you? Is this the new one? Or is this the old one? Yeah, Stafford, this is the new one. My fault. Good eye, Gale. Good eye. We fixed it. Good eye. Or did I just put the same one? Am I tripping, or did I just put the same one? Anyways, point is that I wasn't sure if I fixed it or not. But yeah, Matt Stafford's at the top. Trevor, top 9. We have a backup for a reason. How can Nick say I did good against Geno Smith's injured ass? Yeah! Look, we said it with Carson Wentz after the Vikings game. You don't get props for playing injured if you're not playing well. If you're losing your team in the game, you're not getting props for being injured. Am I going to sit here and say that Kenny Pickett was actually going to come in and save that team? Of course not. Of course not. Kenny Pickett's not good. But Geno's not great either. As you can see, he's in the chopping block. Probably moving down. Probably moving down. Kyler. For sure moving down. For sure moving down. Because it's very clear the Cardinals are going to move off of him after this season. Screw him, Gale. Jags riding high. Listen, a win's a win. You go into the black hole and you beat the Raiders in that Fire Fest. That was sick, Fire Fest. Oh my God, what a shout. But like this was, I mean, drop a like if this was one of the worst games you've ever seen. I mean, my God, 3 scoring plays the whole time. That drive where Denver got that interception on Geno after it bounced off Ashton Janty's chest and they picked it and then they ran it back to like the 10-yard line and then ended up going like back a yard and then kicking a field goal. The game winner, by the way. A scoreless fourth quarter is just so depressing. 3 points total scored in the second half is just so depressing. It makes me sad. That's Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett. Yeah. Congratulations, Eagles. You deserved it. I do agree with you, John. It is an objective fact. When I went to Vegas, caught my GF cheating on me, found myself drinking illegally at 4 a.m. having spent $7,000 depressed. Well, that wasn't my experience. I did lose a couple dollars. When I went to Vegas, it was the week the Giants played the Cowboys, first week of the season, Sunday Night Football, and they lost 40-0 in the rain. I bet so much money on the Giants. I bet Dan Jones MVP. Look at me believing in Dan Jones. Dan Jones MVP. Giants over 12.5 it was. The line was 10.5. I said that's too low. I bet 12.5. And Giants over the Cowboys. Bunch of stupid props. We lost 40-0. I left so broke. Here's Blake. I was hoping he wasn't here. I wasn't trying to do this Eagles thing. Broncos are the most overrated team I've seen since the 11-0 Steelers. I completely agree, Mahi. I completely agree. These Broncos aren't good. I've been saying it since they beat us. I was going to say lost us. Since they beat the Giants, dude, they're not good. We watched them. They have a good pass rush. Congratulations. Bravo. You got to Geno Smith, and you got past Jackson Powers Johnson. Is Colton Miller still on this team? I like, come on. The Raiders, dude, congrats. 6 sacks, congrats. Look, at the end of the day, does anybody in here believe in Bo Nix? Bo Picks? Good for fantasy, not so much. Not so much. People think he's the answer. He's 25. Maybe 26. How old is Bo Nix? 25. It's a Y2K baby. If you're older than Bo Nix, that's fine. But I'm assuming no one in here plays NFL quarterback. I'm assuming no one in here is a second-year sophomore in the NFL. He's 25. The reason people say, oh, I don't understand why people rip on older quarterbacks because, you know, it's not like they're going to retire earlier. It's like, no, it's because they've hit their ceiling. It's because where's Bo Nix going to grow from here? Once you're 25, your brain is like mostly, if not fully developed. He thinks he knows everything. That's why when he's yelling at Sean Payton, saying, if you don't know the personnel, then figure out the set and send out the guys. It's like, dude, you're a second-year player. Know your place, Bo Nix. You suck. Listen, Denver, part of the worst games of the season. That Jets game might be the only one worse than this. Oh my God. I completely forgot. Good call, Gale. Gale knows a thing or two about bad games in London. But my God, seriously. Kenny Pickett keeps a job because he looks cool in a football uniform. That's a good take. That is a good take. What did I do to deserve this? Bo was ass. We should have won by 30. Totally. 16 for 26, 146 and a pick, Gino? A scoreless through the last 3 quarters? My God, 1 scoring play the whole game? This was horrible. This was horrible for everyone involved. Anybody who had a fantasy player not named Ashton Janty, barely, by the way. Ashton Janty had what? 15 points? Wow, the high scorer had 15 points. And Troy Franklin, who had like 14 or 15? Other than that, what was the point? In the modern NFL world that we have with betting, which we can talk about betting whenever, but with betting, with fantasy, it's very tough to just get nothing out of a game. I feel like for the most part, we got nothing out of this game, other than Otis, who got, depressed. Bo Nix older than Zach Wilson. That's crazy. I didn't know that. But yeah, Bo Nix I think he's like a year younger than Sam Darnold. I think. I want to say I'm right about that one. I always want to say I'm right. Let's verify, yeah? Okay, he's a little bit younger than Sam Darnold. Okay, NFL QB ages, right? Let's just do this. Oh boy, I don't like this graphic, but we'll figure it out. Instagram, really? Okay. All right, let's open the Reddit. Let's open the Reddit thread. As dangerous this could be. Okay. Okay. So Bo Nix and Penix, same age as Trevor Lawrence, Brock Purdy, older than Stroud. Like, Dart's not on here, of course. A year behind Jordan Love. A year behind Justin Fields. 2 years behind Jalen Hurts. People are talking about Jalen Hurts like officially like a veteran. Jalen Hurts has been to 2 Super Bowls. 2 years older than Bo Nix. Like, I expected this graphic to be a little more telling, but to be honest with you, I just don't care for Bo Nix. Y2K, baby, no thanks. But I missed a couple comments. Raiders should have won this game if not for so many goddamn penalties. Stupid penalties too. For sure. For sure. And that's Denver's game. Let the game come to you. Let the other team lose. I hate Denver still. I'm still mad. It's like the Thunder winning 7 games in a row against bad teams. It's like the second coming of Christ. Oh, God, don't get me started on OKC. They're okay. See. That like 32-yard run from Janty being called back lost Raiders all momentum. Yeah. Penalties kill you. Penalties kill you. I'm tired, boss. When do we start winning? It's almost like the NFL doesn't understand flags. I mean, Dobbins was okay. This was worse than when AOC fumbled the snap. Bo Nix played against Justin Herbert in college. He's ancient. Yeah. I believe Tyler Shuck's around here as well. He's around the 24-26 range. So, yeah. Not to just blast through the comments there, but, like, I completely agree with you guys. I don't think anybody's taking anything from this game. And I'm still going to do that video at the end of the year. Reviewing and ranking every single game from the NFL season. I'm going to do that, right? This game's going to be low. It's going to be low. Lakers suck. Really? 7-2 sucks? 7-2 without one of your best players sucks? 7-2 with Luka Doncic in and out of the injury tent sucks? Really? Guys, I get it if you hate the Lakers, but don't lie. They don't suck. Bo Nix is also less than 10 yards after a bad Raiders kick and still couldn't score. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. Gale and Blake are going to get into it. Wait, let Otis join VC if he needs to vent. The VC? The Hunnaball hotline? Is that... Should we get that going? It's not a bad idea. I don't want Otis saying anything crazy. It's not a bad idea. Otis, are you in the Discord? We might be able to figure this out. Justin Fields can make 2 Super Bowls with that Eagles squad. I'm not going to even respond to that. I forgot to turn my AC on, so if I look like a sweaty fat pig, that's that. Spent most of this game cleaning my apartment. That was more exciting. Mopping was literally more exciting than watching this game. I got to a point where I was like, oh my, is it the Super Bowl? Otis, what? You're not in the Discord? Damn it, man. This is brutal. Well, Otis, if you need a vent, the chat is here. I'll put the Discord link in somewhere. I'll figure that out. But if you need a vent, the chat's here, Otis. Feel free. But it sucks. It sucks when this happens. It sucks when we all get excited for a primetime game. And I think excited's a stretch. And for the record, our bet was Vegas +9. We didn't actually take it, but we thought it would happen, and it paid. Vegas covered. So go us, I guess. Hunnaball picks 1-0 to start the week. Hoorah! I gotta do the rest of the picks at the end of this. We also gotta do a tier list for the teams because we gotta really catch up with this. So I'm gonna get this queued up real quick. We'll fix this. Obviously, Colts are moving down. Hunnaball hotline. It is a thing. I'm a little nervous to get you guys on here because I know if I get Chris on the Hunnaball hotline, I'm gonna get my channel taken down like immediately. So a little nervous, but yeah, join the Discord if you haven't already. I'll do on Sunday. Just got back to campus, got my roommate sleeping right now. Fair enough, Otis. Fair enough. The Hunnaball hotline, it's a thing on the Discord. I just don't really utilize it. I gotta use the Discord more. But yeah, let me throw the link in the Discord if you guys want to join. Of course, no, you don't have to, but it's a fun community. We talk sports sometimes. I do some updates of my videos. Sometimes I'll lie. Like my last thing, I said my next video is gonna be the Jets video. I'm not sure about that anymore. I kind of want to make a video about ESPN because ESPN's a disaster. In case you guys haven't noticed, in case you didn't hear, ESPN is not the way to do it. They have ruined a lot. And what I'm finding out through this ESPN Disney study for this video that I may or may not make, ironic that we're on the ESPN website, is I was of the mindset that, oh, it's Disney. Disney bought them and ruined everything. Bro, Disney bought them in the 90s. It's not just a Disney problem. Like, yeah, Disney ruins everything they touch. Bob Iger's a demon, but like, it's not just Disney. It's a fundamental misunderstanding of what sports fans want. They think sports fans want headlines and stories, when sports fans want to, I don't know, watch sports. Sky Cox, worst 8-2. Sky Cox, are you a Broncos fan? Are you a Broncos fan, man? We're doing we're doing fan bingo, and we haven't added anyone lately. If you're a Broncos fan, Sky Cox, that would be huge. Got to keep track of the fan bingo in the Discord. That's another thing we got to do. They just signed a DraftKings deal today, right? Yes, they did. You hear about AD getting caught in Dubai? Oh, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that for sure. Which is sad, by the way. It is bummer that AB's life is like completely falling apart in front of our eyes. It was funny when it was just football, but now it's like, AB is like taking the Aaron Hernandez trajectory. Sky Cox is a Broncos fan. Hell yeah! Applaud for Sky Cox. Let's go. We got a Broncos fan in here. I'm still mad, Sky Cox. I'm still mad. And I know Giants fans and Broncos fans kind of got into it. But I'm still mad about that game that we should have won, but we didn't. I mean, you guys did earn it. You guys won the game, but like, I don't think anybody in here is like super thrilled. I mean, worst 8-2. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I don't think anybody's thrilled about the Denver Broncos at this point. They'll make the playoffs, probably. They might, like, they'll probably win the division, which is crazy. To say that the Broncos aren't a great team, but they're winning the AFC West, it feels very antithetical. Rip Chico, yeah. Is Chico the guy AB killed or what? Because rest in peace to the fella on the Cowboys, Nealand, Marshawn Nealand. I don't know if his nickname's Chico. Did the Raiders win? They did not. They lost by 3. Rest in peace to Marshawn Nealand, though. That's a really sad story. Check on people. Make sure your mental health's right. That's why we're here. Vent. Feel heard. It's important, damn it. You have something to provide to this world. Not Chico is Aaron. Oh, there you go. Damn. There you go. I'm not caught up with all the people NFL players have killed. But yeah, prayers up to Marshawn Nealand, his family, and you know, it sucks, man. Today was a bad day for the NFL. Let's call it like it is. Let's call it like it is. All right, we don't bite our tongue in this stream, right? We got AB getting caught. We got ESPN just doing its thing. We got, again, Monday Night Football is probably not going to be able to be watched legally again this Monday, which full steam ahead. If you're ready to sail the high seas, so to speak, if you're ready to Jack Sparrow it, feel free. Let's make a statement, damn it. But on a more serious note, Marshawn Nealand leaving this earth is really sad. That sucks. Not to bum everyone out, but that does suck. And he deserves the moment. Like, it's a bummer when a former player dies. It's a bummer when anyone dies, to be candid with you. But when a player who's so young and so, I don't want to say talented, because I'm not going to sit here and act like I watched Marshawn Nealand. He scored a touchdown last week. He was starting on an NFL football team. He was young. Like, you know, forward future. Like, he had something going on. And it just blows. It blows. Death is not cool. Hot take from Hunnaball. Death is not cool. So, prayers up to Marshawn Nealand. That sucks. Not a Cowboys fan, obviously, but who cares, right? It's more important than sports. It's why we just watched him score on Monday. Yeah, man. And that's the whole thing about it. It's like you'd think this guy would be on the top of the world, but he's not, because life is so much more complex than tangible results from your job. That's what I mean. Like, dude, I'll tell you, man, not to make this about me, but like when videos do well, that doesn't mean like everything's perfect in life. I'm sure you guys go through the same thing. Get a good grade on your test. Maybe something else happened and it's bumming you out. You like, maybe, I don't know, your boss gave you a high five, said, good job, pal. But then you like, you know, aren't happy with the home you go back to. Shit sucks. So you're never alone. Suicide hotline's there. But more importantly, not more importantly than the suicide hotline, but Hannah's here too. We're always here to vent. And, you know, we've gathered quite a group of depressed sports fans. You know, it happens. God, my hair looks like garbage. But yeah. Enough of the somber talk. Rest in peace to Marshawn Nealand. Gail called it, though. Ahoy. Yeah, please. Please feel free. Yes, check in on your homies. Exactly. Please pirate games. You know what? To hell with it. Please pirate games. I'm just being straight up. Honestly, guys, like that's... I don't want to condone a crime, but just join the Discord. Otis is in the Discord. Let's go. Another place to vent, by the way. Like, you know, I kind of made that so I could, like, you know, give updates on my videos, but then I realized I'm like, honestly, I'm just gonna, who cares? Honestly, who cares? But yeah, join the Discord if you haven't already. I had a rough month last month. These streams definitely helped. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, American's Dragon Disciple. I hope so. I hope so, man. You know, in one of my videos that did really poorly, It was my running back video. We don't understand running backs. I have like this thing at the end where I'm like, man, this has been a tough month. But you know, life goes on. You know, and that's how it is. Mental health is very important. And I'm a big proponent of therapy. I'm a big proponent of self-reflection, a big proponent of journalism. Roger Goodell clutching his fist right now. Yeah! This game sucked. Not to be all jarring, not to go back from like the mental health talk to Raiders Broncos, but like, look, both things are bad. The mental health crisis is bad. Watching the Raiders play is bad. Watching Bo Nix throw a football is bad. I saw a tweet today that said watching Bo Nix on Prime Vision is just super jarring. This guy is not meant to be watched with the all 22. It's just too critical. Join the Discord. Better be a hotline on Sunday after Jags destroy Texans. I hope so. I'm taking the Jags, man. I'll tell you what. I have no faith in the Texans, especially the Davis Mills Texans. This is going to be a good week of football, too. This is going to be a really good week of football. So we're going to do our team ranking. We're going to update this, mind you. Giants are still in the Giants tier. Hate it or love it. They suck, and they piss me off more than any team. You hurt me, Giants. So we'll get this cooking. But, yeah, anything else left to say about Raiders Broncos? The Raiders defense looked good. You know, there was something good about the Raiders defense. Looked good. 2 sacks, 4 TFLs, 10 points allowed. Considering the field position the Raiders worked with a lot of the time. Hey, man, they grabbed a fumble, or AJ Cole grabbed a fumble, I guess. What else? They had a pick. Yeah, man, not a bad day for the Raiders defense. Just a bad day for football, honestly. Just that's what I'm pissed about, to be quite frank. We have our picks. By the way, I'm really excited for the Hinge update this week. I'm really excited for the Hunnaball halftime Hinge update that we will be discussing on. I'm not in the mood to see Kevin Hart. The Hunnaball Hinge update that we will be discussing on Sunday. So tune in for that. I'm really excited for it, man. We're gonna have a good time. I got a lot to say. Women are crazy, man. Women are crazy. All right, let's go to this team ranking. Okay, we're gonna move this around. Broncos need to run that triple option. Put Bo Nix and Harvey in the Wildcat. Who needs Nix? No, seriously. Can J.K. Dobbins throw a pass? I think J.K. Dobbins got a little dinged up in this one too. So if you're an R.J. Harvey stan, then there you go. 2 punts down to the one was great. 1 and 2. Yeah, I liked that one punt. One of the things that has always confused me about the NFL is how refs can call where the ball goes out, like from a yard perspective. Like if the ball goes out of bounds, refs being able to call that in the air has always confused me. It confuses me in Madden, and it confuses me in the real NFL. I don't know if they have assistants or if they're just eyeballing it and just hoping we believe them, but either way, I think it's something. This game sucks so much I forgot there was a game and on a stream after. Hey, Jarv, what's up? You made it in time for the team rankings. But yeah, so this is the Hunnaz Hill team edition. We'll continue talking about Raiders Broncos, but I mean, boring game. Boring game. 0 out of 10. Not 0 out of 10. If I had to give that a number score, I'd go, man, like 2.8, 2.9. Hated that game. 2.9 out of 10. It was a football game that happened. Relative to the games that we've seen, relative to like Bears Bengals, hello, 2.9. Sucked. All right. Also, you better move the damn Colts. I will. Also, I don't know if you guys can tell. The music's usually pretty low in these, so if it's too quiet to hear, then that's a whole nother thing. I changed the music. We're not just going straight Nintendo beats for this one. I found this new YouTuber, Philip. Let me put him in the thing real quick. Philip, I believe. Look at this. Turn the music off, but this guy, 5,000 subs, makes some good beats. It's sick. I don't know if there's AI involved or not, but good beats. I'm a fan of Philip, so if you need some study beats, I like this guy. Solid. Little shout out to Philly there. Anyway, not Philadelphia. Yuck. But yeah, I'll turn it down a little bit now. New trade development just dropped. Trade deadline. Oh my god, yeah. We gotta talk about oh my god, we gotta talk about the trade deadline. Damn, I was gonna hop on stream after, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to break the rules. Everybody knows what to think. Cowboys got hosed. Need you and chat's opinion. Fair enough, Oshkon. Drop a donation. No, I'm kidding. Let us know. Oshkon is a guy in my fantasy league who is trying to make trades because his team is not great, and he wants our opinions on it. While we do that, I will talk about these teams, and then after we'll do some trade talk, do some picks, and we'll figure out from there, right? We got a lot to discuss today. All right, so Hunnaz Hill Team Edition. First of all, let's go bottom up, as we always do. Titans are just so frustrating, man. The Titans did cover against the Chargers. Okay, their defense played decent. They took a punt back, but their offense is unwatchable, man. I don't think Anvalix is here. Their offense is unwatchable. Sauce Gardner was low-key and overpaid and hope he can reach his full potential in Seattle. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like the Shaheed trade a lot. But Sauce Gardner, that was a huge overpay. Again, it's a base take, but I agree. Bucky and Wandale for BTJ, Hampton, and Tyrone Tracy. I desperately need a running back. Whoa. I don't think that's a bad deal. Sending Bucky and Wandale for BTJ, Hampton, and Tyrone Tracy. My question is, Oshkon, because I know your team, I know your situation. Dude, trading for Hampton right now? What the hell is the point of that? Like, what is the point of that? I don't know, man. I don't really get that. If you're losing games and you want to win now, trading for Hampton doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Dude, he could come back and not be 100%. Same goes for Bucky. I'd rather have Bucky. And I don't think BTJ and Tyrone Tracy moves the needle. I don't like that trade at all, Oshkon. Honestly, I don't like that trade at all. How are the Jags below any other team in that tier is beyond me? This was before they won. This was before they beat the Raiders in what was a sick game. All right, let's do this. Okay, I will not factor in Thursday Night Football because that is unfair. I want to move them down, but I'm not going to. So there we go. All right, Giants, sticking. Titans, sticking. Saints were on bye, right? Who did the Saints play? God, I'm blanking. I need to pull up the scores. My memory sucks right now. Who did the Saints play, fellas? Hank obviously would know. Week 9, Saints played the... I'm sure they lost, but... Rams, they got smacked. That's right. They got smacked. I forgot. You know what? The Saints got smacked. The Titans didn't. The Jets were on bye. I think we're moving the Saints down. Daniel Miller, welcome to the chat, pal. Do we think Sean Payton will get fired during the game? That would have been funny. That would have been funny. Oh, man. That would have been hilarious. But Sean Payton, grab your stuff. We paid you $80 million guaranteed or whatever. Grab your stuff, get your clipboard and go home, pal. Bo Nix is falling apart. We got clapped. You did. Jared Verse called that Saints game a preseason warm-up. I have a Seahawks franchise on Madden. I basically made the same sheet trade like 3 weeks ago because he has like 96 speed. That's wow. What a coincidence. I like that. Plus 310 for a Singletary touchdown on Sunday, free money. That's actually not a bad deal. That's not a bad value. I like it. Broncos fans have lost trust in Sean Payton. Again, I'll say it. I say this with every coach. If you fire him, though, who's the alternative? You know who I think would be a good Broncos coach? Hot take. I think not Sean Payton. I think Mike McCarthy would be a good Broncos coach. Daniel, let me know what you think. We got someone else join. I don't know if Sky Cox is still here. Let me know what you guys think about that. Mike McCarthy, wearing orange, looking like a traffic cone out there. I think that would be interesting. I was wanting Stidham to take over for Knicks. Bo sucks. Hey, you know, Stidham. That was a tough watch. That was a tough watch as a Broncos fan. You're 8-2. Congratulations, but man, you do not feel good about your playoff spot. Raiders are moving up. Raiders are moving up. That was a fun game against the Jags. I know we just watched them get punched by the Broncos. We are not considering the Thursday night football game, and for now we're going to move them to not good because I just had fun with that game. Miami lost, right? Yeah, they lost to the Ravens. They're a disaster. That's not new, though. Cardinals. Congrats, Cardinals. You got your quarterback. They're not underperforming, but I'd say not good is about right. We will definitely move the Raiders down next week. But for now, let's give them their moment. Let's just check and forget Broncos Raiders for 1 second. Broncos can clinch the AFC West with a win next week. What? They got to be playing the Chiefs then. They got to be playing the Chiefs next week. Which again, wow. That is crazy. We're already talking about clinching the playoffs. Woof. Good for the Broncos then. Damn, Daniel. I'm sure you've only heard that joke a million times. The top choice would be Mike Shanahan. I kind of want Mike Shanahan to the Giants, though. I'm selfish. Payton's not the problem. Bo just sucks. The offense only looks good in the fourth quarter against Shane Bowen prevent. You get no points for beating a Shane Bowen defense. I couldn't, but I think I would have a better shot to succeed against a Shane Bowen defense as QB than any other defensive coordinator in the NFL. That's my long-winded way of saying Shane Bowen's the worst coordinator in the NFL. Sucks. Raiders no go up. Can't take it anymore. I'm telling you, they had a good game against the Jags, and we're moving the Jags up. Spoiler. So you got to put the Raiders up. No more teams moving up. The Browns are on bye, I believe. Or yeah, the Browns are on bye this week, actually. They played last week? Or no, were they on bye? I thought they played. I thought they were on... No, they were on bye. Correct. They're on bye. So they're gonna stick. I kind of want to move the Cardinals up to underperforming. I feel like that's a better term for the Cardinals. Football fun facts. Hey, what's up, man? Chargers are way too far up for Broncos to be able to clinch. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. Maybe they're playing the Chargers. I completely forgot the Chargers existed. I kind of hate them. But you know what? Welcome to the chat, Football Fun Facts. We got some new people around here. Guys, if you're new around here, we stream after every primetime game. We have an open discussion, and we have fun around here. So, you know, welcome to the Hunnaball chat. Anyways, Auburn legend Jarrett Stidham didn't get any snaps. No, but Kenny Pickett did. Pitt legend Kenny Pickett did. Was praying for Kenny Kitten Mittens to take over Gino's job. I like that. I've never heard that. I like that. I might have my head in the sand on that one. That sounds like a pretty well-known thing, but I've never heard it. That's funny. Biggest problem tonight was Sean Payton. Broncos fans were booing him loudly and chanting fire. Really? I heard they were booing Fire Payton? 8-2? Dude, you guys should try being Giants fans. Oh my God. They do feel very Steelers, though. They do feel very Steelers. I'm moving the Cardinals up. I thought about it. I'm moving the Cardinals up. Why not? Jacoby Brissett seems solid. Okay. Moving on to underperforming. Okay. Who's moving up? Who's moving down? Atlanta lost, right? Atlanta lost. For sure, right? Who'd they play? I can't believe how much of this week I forgot. Oh, Atlanta lost, but they looked okay. Atlanta lost, but they actually looked pretty good. I can't hate them. I can't. Carolina. They're moving up in this tier. They're definitely moving up within this tier, to the top of it at least. I want to put them in mid and lame. I'm not going to. I want to. I like the Panthers. I do. I know a couple Panthers fans. I like the Panthers, man. They're fun. But like, and they've clearly found a formula to win games. And I haven't been watching Giants games. Why hasn't Tyron Tracy rushed over 11 times in a game this season? Simple. Brian Dable has a hard-on for Devin Singletary. They were together in Buffalo. He was supposed to be the Saquon replacement. He took his number. He didn't take his performance, but he took his number. I think Devin Singletary is overpaid. I think he's overrated, at least in the Giants building. And I think that Tyron Tracy had lofty expectations for himself and just has not followed through. I think the Bowen defense is baked into Madden as well. I blew similarly 2 to the Broncos against the Chiefs. Blew a 26-14 fourth quarter lead. We lose 29-26. Damn. Oh, damn. That hurts. Sean Payton's almost as hated as soon-to-be former Colorado coach Dion. I don't know football Sanders. Coach Prime? Coach, we don't love Coach Prime? I thought that's like a well-known Colorado thing. Like everyone loves Coach Prime. I'm not in Colorado, so I don't know. I know a lot of cute girls that went to school in Colorado. That was like a big hot spot for California to Colorado school pipeline, but you know, a lot of hot girls went to Boulder. Not the brightest, but they went. Yeah, man, that's my completely non-football related take. I just feel like, again, what's the alternative? Like fire Sean Payton, like a playoff coach with experience, a championship pedigree for what? Jesse Minter? You think Jesse Minter's gonna come in and save Bo Nix? Well, what do you bring in? Like, again, I kind of like Mike McCarthy. If Mike McCarthy's going to go anywhere, send him to Denver. Sean Payton's not getting fired. What are we talking about here? Sean Payton's not getting fired. Colorado fans have been chanting Coach Prime at every home game. What? The guy's on one leg. I don't watch college football, so I wouldn't know. Not that YouTube TV was permitting me to, but, you know, Travis asked no wins over a ranked team. Well, yeah, but Coach Prime, Shador, Travis Hunter. I saw Packers and Lions fans calling for Campbell and LaFleur's jobs this week. It's wild how flip-flop people are. At least I'm consistent in my general... It's wild how flip-flop people are. At least I can stay consistent in hating my coach that's really good. You guys, man. I do love sports fans, obviously. But, like, man, we really call for people's jobs quick. I'm a Giants fan. I've earned it. We suck. We suck, man. KOC is a good coach. Sean Payton's an asshole. I don't like him as a guy, but I don't think he's a bad coach. Classless, but not surprised. That was funny. All right, let's continue this tier. I was talking about post-Scattaboo, guys. Yeah, no, post-Scattaboo, obviously, yeah. Post-Scattaboo, why is Tyrone Tracy riding the pine, and why is Motor Singletary getting all the work? It's simple. Motor Singletary is a former Bill. Tyrone Tracy is not. Jack and Bears are underperforming. I'm changing it, Jack. Hold on. I'm changing it, Jack. Welcome to the chat, Jack. But I'm changing it. All right. Falcons, they lost, but they were fun to watch. I'm definitely moving them over Washington. I got to do this better. Commanders, not good. Straight up. Sorry. They suck. Not good. Like, you know what? I've been looking at it. I'm like, I can't do it anymore. Not good. Not good. I'm sick of it. Bears, moving up. Vikings, moving up. Congrats, fellas. Texans, moving down, underperforming. Moving to the top of this tier, but underperforming. Not great. Not great. Jags. Gail's gonna get mad, but you know, this is my stream, not Gail's. Gail, top of this tier. Top of this tier, all right? You're not going. Let's not sit here and act like I'm fixing it, Jack. Yeah. Let's not sit here and act like the Jags are actually contending for the Super Bowl. If the Jags win a playoff game, we're having a party in this stream. We are like, I will be so happy for Gail, the most passionate Jags fan. And I know there's another Jags fan in here. I'm blanking on the fellow's name. Damn it. Great. It's a you. You's tough to remember, but I like Luke Schultz. What's up? I got a bunch of new people in this stream. That's awesome, guys. Again, reminder, drop a like. I'm Hunnaball, and we stream after every primetime game. But yeah. And also, let us know what your favorite team is. We're playing fan bingo, so let us know. Gail, take it for now. I should just name this Gail, like, I should just make another tier, Gail's team. And just leave the Jags there forever and never have to judge them. Chargers. We all know how I feel about the Chargers. I don't think they're good. And to be quite frank, I know they've been brutal, like, dealing with injuries. Don't care. They're underperforming. They just are. And I know they're in the playoffs, all right? That's a loaded statement I just made. I know they have a good record, okay? They suck to watch. They have an easy schedule. Their offensive line is beaten to hell. It's only going to get worse. Justin Herbert is so overrated, as you can see, pretty good. About to fall down to good for fantasy. About to. He's this close. He's this close. He's lucky Jordan Love put on a stinker. He is this close. Okay, Niners get zero credit. I'm not moving the We'll go move them right there. Congrats, you're better than the Steelers. 49ers, congrats. Actually, no, the Steelers beat the Colts. To hell with that. To hell with that. No, congrats, Niners. You beat the Giants. Not impressed. Remember that dude who bet 11 million on them to win? They were up 30 and lost against the Chargers. I don't remember that guy. Jags are overrated. Luke Schultz is calling it. As long as we're not behind Dak. Get the Broncos below the Jags. They're so fraudulent. Again, but I'm not factoring in the Thursday game. And they won last week, right? Or were they on bye? I'm like so all over the place. Did they play last week? I'm trying to remember. Oh, they beat the Texans. Yeah, oh my God, you're right. You know what? You're right. This isn't factoring in the Thursday game, but you're right. They are mid and lame. They're not actually contenders. I'm sorry, Broncos fans. I'm sorry, you guys are right. This is pretending like the Thursday night football game didn't just happen. Knowing what we know about the Thursday game, they were going to move to mid and lame anyway. I was just going to wait a week, okay? I was just going to wait a week. And the Raiders, if you're wondering why aren't the Raiders in really bad, it's because, again, we are not factoring in the Thursday game yet. Because it would be unfair to the rest of the teams. Anyways, Jags right there. Steelers, I refuse to call the Steelers contenders. Niners, nope, they get no credit in my book. Bears, Vikings, I think the Vikings are better than the Bears, let's be honest. Cowboys... I hated the Quinn and Williams trade. I did. I hated the Quinn and Williams trade. I think that's such a snooze. I think it was such a letdown. Why is the music so damn quiet? But I like, man, I just think it was such a snooze, the Quinn and Williams trade. I didn't like it at all. Did anybody in here think like, that's a good move? Wow, Cowboys. From the top rope. That was exciting stuff, Dallas. Wow, thanks for making it. It was interesting. It was fun to talk about. It's like, wow, Jerry cooked. Whoa, above the Jags? Yeah, they're 8-2. We'll put them above the Jags for now. They're 8-2. Okay, let's talk about the teams people actually care about, right? Not to disrespect all the teams in here. I know a lot of these teams we're all fans of. But Jerry said it would be a good move. Yeah, well, Jerry is if we're gonna hold Jerry accountable to everything he said, then you know it's gonna get hazy quick in here. You know, Jerry, man, no one likes Jerry. I mean, I hope Jerry lives forever as a Giants fan. I do, but. I'm not going to sit here and act like I think Jerry's good at organizing a football team. There's a picture of Jake Paul and Mike Tyson like going like this, like, you know, the John Cena The Rock picture where they're like, or any WWE picture, it's like, oh, I'm going to kill you. And it's like, no, man. And Jerry's in the middle and he's like a YouTube thumbnail. Sev Locos Hood Tails. That's a cool name. Broncos. Hey, man. Congrats on the win. That was a fun one. That was a fun one, man. I'm excited. Who is not thrilled to watch a 10-7 Thursday night football game between the Raiders and the Broncos where Bo Nix looked like a disaster? By the way, really quick, completely unrelated, Graham Gano is questionable. Go Giants. All right. Continuing this. I have Quinn and Williams trade, but it's still not better than having Micah. Yeah. I mean, you got to do something if you're Dallas, but I don't think they're contenders. You know what? They lost to the Cardinals, like, pretty handedly. How are they a whole tier above? How are they a whole tier above? They lost to the Cardinals pretty handedly, and the Quinn and Williams trade was a bummer. I'm not going to put a team above another team just because they won or lost. But to say that Dallas isn't underperforming is not a stretch. You know who else they lost to? Carolina. No, Knicks is no good. Man, we got new people in here. Wayne, Sev. This is cool. It's like a Broncos fan sweep right now. Drop a like if you haven't already, please. Small channel. But yeah, fellas. Okay. So mid and lame, this is pretty polished, I think. I don't know if the Jags are better than the Steelers, but we'll leave it for now. Okay. Seahawks. The Seahawks played, and they played well, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they smashed the Commanders. I think the Seahawks are fun, and I think where we're at with the Ravens, I think we can all acknowledge the Ravens are pretty good, but better than the Seahawks? I feel like the Seahawks have earned it. The Seahawks have earned being better than the Ravens, let's be honest. I also think the Rams are just rocking and rolling. Philly was on bye, so it's really not fair to move them, but I don't care. The Rams are at the top of this tier. I'd say the Rams are a good 1 week. If the Rams win another game that's not the Saints, I forget who the Rams have this week. We'll do our picks next. If the Rams win another game, they're going to Super Bowl or bust. They are. Jags scored more points than Broncos have scored the past 2 weeks. Right, but they're the Jags. I'm sorry, Gail. It's true. Listen, man. They beat the Raiders by 1. The Broncos beat them by 3. Let's call it like it is. Rams got Seahawks. Yeah, exactly. They got Seahawks this week. That's going to be a fun game. Lol, didn't Bonix put 30 plus in the fourth in the Giants? Oh, boy. Now this is getting hazy. This is getting hazy. Didn't the Eagles beat their... Don't care. Don't care. That game was nonsense, and you know it, Blake. That game was nonsense. We all remember 2 blocked kicks by the same guy. I don't care. I don't care. All right, I'm watching this Eagles team, and I'm getting sad. I'm getting sad. DT did that for Bo. Yeah, guys. Rest in peace to Demaryius Thomas. That was an act of God for sure. The Giants suck. Let's call it like it is. I'm assuming Sev is a Broncos fan. I'm going to take a guess here. But, yeah. Didn't the Eagles beat the Rams and the Bucks? Don't care. I don't care, guys. I'm a Giants fan. I don't care. I don't care. No, man. Eye test. Look, Blake, you can talk your talk now, but you're the one that said the offensive coordinator was a damn fool. I'll put him above Green Bay. Tell you what, I'll put him above Green Bay. Green Bay is not mid and lame, but they're like, come on. Lose to Carolina? I believe in Lambeau as well. Yeah, in Lambeau. Like, my God. I'm not a big Packers guy anymore. You know, the Packers have been underwhelming, but they're not bad enough to be an underperforming. Kind of want to put them in mid and lame. You can't lose to Carolina at home and then act like you're a serious contender, but I do feel like... Didn't the Giants beat the Eagles? Exactly, Jarv. Exactly. We're not going off one game here. We're going off eye test. Going off eye test. Packers had a bad week. The Packers have looked bad for a minute now, and, you know, I just don't care to comment on it. Mid and lame. They do feel like mid and lame. They do kind of match the tier. Swap Rams and Colts. No, but the Colts are moving down. Don't worry. The Colts are moving down. Why is Blake beefing with the chat? That's a nightly occurrence. Oh, you're delusional. Got it. Okay, let's... All right. I'm making my takes, all right? I'm making my takes. Feel free to give your responses in the chat. It's tough to keep up with what everyone's saying. Colts are moving to mid and lame. Don't care. I'm mad. You hurt me. Hurt me, Dan. Hurt me, Dan. The Colts dropped down 2 tiers. I'm sick of it. I said Super Bowl or bust, and they made me look like a damn idiot. The blueprint to beat Dan Jones has been presented to us. Packers haven't looked good since Cleveland. Exactly. Like, the blueprint has been presented to us. You just eliminate the first target read with Dan Jones, and he has no plan B. Stop the run, eliminate the first target. Dan Jones can't work out of structure. He can't. He simply can't. I'm a Giants fan. He simply can't. White Colts, what about the Pats? The Pats didn't play that great. They should have beaten Atlanta by a little bit more. They kind of blew that one a little bit. Yes, Jarv, you were right. I was wrong. I'll own it. But that's how it is. And then Tampa. Tampa didn't play, or they lost. I'm trying to remember. Colts aren't mid and lame, though. I still think they're contenders. I don't. I'm sick. I'm gonna keep overreacting. To Colts games. I don't care. Let me pull up the week 9. Just make sure I'm like caught up with everything. Did Tampa not play? I feel like Tampa didn't play. Or were they Monday night against the Lions? Nope. Who was Tampa against? Okay, Tampa had a bye week. Okay, cool. God, remembering all these bye weeks is the toughest part. I like the teams thing is new. Ranking quarterbacks is easy. The teams thing is new. So Tampa's not going to move down. Colts will fall. Chargers will too. Broncos #1 seed. Mile High Magic in the playoffs. Hey man, you know what? You have full autonomy to say that, but not going to agree with you. Not going to agree with you. Move Lions to the bottom of the contenders. Oh, I will. I will move them down for sure. Lions are moving down. You know, if we're being honest, they're going right there. They're going right there. The Eagles didn't play, dude. The Eagles didn't play, and I want to see the Rams beat a team that's not the Saints, man. Come on. I keep pandering to the chat here. I'm sticking with my guns, damn it. Chiefs are moving to the back end of Super Bowl or bust. Don't care. Sick of it. I'm sick of it, man. Chiefs lost. Didn't look amazing, but I still think they're a pretty good team. Is that okay with you guys? They're not top dogs. I was moving them. This is the list. This is the list. Now you guys can stop commenting about how, oh, this is weird, this is whack, move the Colts down, move the Colts up. This is the list. This is the list. We will switch some things up, maybe. Nah, I'm always right, as you guys know. Colts worse than Jags, just wait and see. Well, we will. We will, man. Believe me, I'm ready. Bucks, here we go. But the Eagles beat the Bucks. Oh, no, it's not okay. Yeah, exactly. Didn't the Eagles beat the Bucks? Again, don't care. Don't care. I'm not gonna fold here. I'm not. Drop a like if you think the list sucks. That's where I'm at. Chiefs, Bills, and Bucks should go to different tiers. Empty, Super Bowl, or bust. Yeah. I mean, what do you mean? I feel like that's where we're at. The Eagles are not Super Bowl or bust. Eagles will be fine. How is Stafford is at the top of the MVP, but his team's not Super Bowl or bust? Because they beat the Saints! Because they beat the Saints! Are we the only, is that resonating with you guys? That the Rams beat the Saints at home. I'm not going to move them to Super Bowl or bust because they beat the Saints at home. Give me one more week. Beat Seattle. If you're so confident in the Rams being Super Bowl or bust, they should have no problem with beating Seattle. That's that. That's that. I gave you guys Stafford on Monday. I'm not folding this time. I will not. I will not tolerate it. Am I in Crazyville? It's Broncos fan. We don't care about the side noise. We'll still stack these wins regardless. I love Sev. Sev Locks Hood's Tails is still talking about the Broncos. Look, man, they're mid and lame. And if you watched the game tonight and thought, this is my team and I'm excited and I'm proud, then sure, man. But there was another Broncos fan in here that was calling for Sean Payton's job. So, you know, you take the good with the bad in Denver, right? Yeah, man. Again, if you're new around here, we stream after every primetime game. I missed some chats, but you know what? Here we are. Yeah. Jags are overrated. So yeah, this is the list. Let me know what you guys think. That's what's up, bro. Move them up. Listen, I'm keeping this where it's at. The Colts beat nobodies and you put them in Super Bowl or bust. Yeah, well, we're evolving the list. We're changing in real time. The Colts did not beat nobodies. They beat Denver, all right? And as we all can agree, Denver's awesome, apparently. Denver's great. They beat Denver, okay? They beat the Titans twice. Who did the Colts beat besides that? The Colts, let's be candid here. They should have beat the Rams. Like they should have beat the Rams. I know we don't live in a world of should, and I keep moving the goalposts, but they should have beat the Rams. Like they should have. Adonai Mitchell dropped the ball on the goal line. Like for you guys to say the Colts, like okay, I'm the one that's saying the Colts are bad, but I'm just saying like I had a minute where I was like, this Colts team is for real. Dan Jones is unstoppable. He's won more playoff games than Drake May. He's won more playoff games than Baker Mayfield. No, that's not true. Than Sam Darnold. Than Jordan Love. No, Jordan Love's won a playoff game. Then Bo Nix. Same amount as Trevor. Definitely not more than Raj. Although Raj couldn't have won too many. It's one more than Mac Jones. Starting quarterback in San Fran. More than JJ McCarthy. More than Caleb. Like, come on. More than Herbert. More than Bryce Young. More than Stroud. I don't know about that one. More than Penix. More than Kyler. I know I keep moving the goalposts here. I don't care. Broncos should be 9-0. They shouldn't have beat the Giants. I'm gonna hold that. So one more playoff games than Justin Herbert. Let me make a list. Well, listen, Oshkon. It is what it is. This it's funny because the QB tier list. I feel like it's a lot more like understood and everybody kind of agrees like, oh yeah, JJ McCarthy's okay. Find a way to make me screen share with me. I'm good. I'm good. If you want to text me the list or something, let me know. But I'm good, to be quite frank. But no, I think the quarterback list is a lot more less hostile. This is like, everyone's like, how do you think that Tampa is good, but the Eagles aren't? It's like, it's simple. The Eagles offense is terrible to watch. The Eagles offense is brutal. Are you kidding me? I hate watching the Eagles. And that's not just my bias. This is a team that got stomped by the Giants. Prime time, we all saw it. Grade 10, once Denver wins next week, they'll be contenders. Well, they moved down. They were in contenders. They moved down. And we're not even factoring in the Thursday night football game. They moved down because they squeaked by the Davis Mill Texans. I love how you just lost a subscriber. I love how just the Broncos fans are coming out of the woodwork. Like we were like, I was like, oh, Broncos fans are shoot. Now we're crossing that off. Giants are trash, but 30 points in one quarter. Yeah, I saw the game. I watched, okay? I have a short. If you want to see my reaction to the collapse, I have a short on my channel. Minute long. I was outraged, and I'm not saying the Broncos don't deserve the win. Yes, I am. The Broncos didn't deserve that win. Yes, I am. That's exactly what I'm saying. Fixing my damn hair. I look like a goddamn idiot. Now I'm riled up. You guys happy? I'm riled up. That game was garbage. Once Denver wins, they'll be contenders. Yeah, what a game tonight. Bo Nix looks sick. That offense is high scoring, high power. Let's go. The Broncos have put 25 points on the last 2 weeks. And people are telling me about like how good they are. Come on. 25 points in 2 weeks. Be for real, man. Bo Nix. Be for real, man. Good for fantasy. Perfect. Is anyone gonna disagree with that? Bo Nix, good for fantasy. Hello? 1 quarter. God damn, now I'm mad. To win by a missed kick doesn't mean a blowout. Stop ignoring me, ball. Okay, I'm sorry, Otis. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up. Look, people, once you call the Giants trash, I just completely zone out. Otis, moves Chiefs, Bills, Bucks to contenders. Move to contenders. Bring Rams, Hawks in Super Bowl or bust. No. I'm not putting the Seahawks in Super Bowl or bust. No. Stop ignoring me. Like, no. Or get rid of rest of Super Bowl or bust and contender. The what? You think the Bills aren't in Super Bowl or bust? You think the Bills are like cool with an AFC Championship appearance this year? You think the Chiefs don't have a championship pedigree? Like, you can make an argument the Rams might be better than the Buccaneers. Not gonna agree with it today. But I'm not gonna, like, I'm not gonna just pander because the Rams beat the stupid Saints. Again, sorry, Hank. I feel like I have to say that every time, but again, it's true. I'm not giving the Rams points for that. I'm not. Just like I'm not giving Denver points for capitalizing on one of the biggest collapses in NFL history. Lowell Scrubs, Sticks and Stones, Sev, and Grey Tin. Sticks and Stones, fellas. Got news for you. No one thinks the Giants suck more than me. That's why they're in the last tier, in case you can't tell. They're right here, Giants. No one thinks they suck more than me, pal. You can say whatever you want. What, the defense is bad? What, the running game is a joke? That we have no, like, capable receivers? I know that. I am aware. I've seen the games. I've watched the games. That our owner can't figure out who to hire. That our secondary is unbearable to watch. And super injured. That the turf sucks. What can you say? 1-8 is the Super Bowl. We're gonna run the table, go 9-8. Giants so trash it made history. Again, I don't disagree. Damn it. All right. Gotta chill out. This is my tier list. If you don't like it, sucks. That's where I'm at. Yeah, Jarv banned this guy from making lists. I ban you from talking, Ashkan. The trade sucked. Anyways, God, all right. Does anybody else have 2 cents to share on this list? Because now I feel like even if I'm wrong about something, I'm just going to own it. By the way, if you're new around here, which a couple of you are, we're streaming on Sunday. So stop on by and call me a dumbass if you think so. Stop on by and let me know. But if you know a thing or two about this, I'm not wrong very frequently. That's the truth. I mean, I said the Giants were going to be good and they're not. There have been calls that I've made. Broncos 8-2, top of the AFC West, best record. Jesus Christ. Okay, a lot of chats are flying through. Chiefs still top dogs. Yeah, so top dogs. They lost to the Bills at home. What do you mean? Oh no, that was in Buffalo. I don't get it. How many games do they have to lose for them to drop? Who? Oh, the Chiefs. Oh, I see. You were being sarcastic. How many games do they have to lose? I don't know. Look, if they're competing. They did lose to the Jags, though, to be fair. Let's not forget about their loss to the Jags. I'm leaving the Chiefs in Super Bowl or bust. There is room. There is room. I'm rolling with it. Even if I'm wrong at this point, I'm rolling with it. It's like Cortez beating the shit out of the Aztecs to beat the shitty teams, and they're seen as gods. Exactly. Well said, Mohammed. Little history lesson for you. Exactly. All right. Let's do bets. Let's get people more upset. Let's do bets. Okay, this is... Again. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm just gonna leave this here really quick. I'm gonna leave this here. Post. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm changing this so we can all discuss if you need to. Stay in here. There you go. Done. Odds. This is rage bait. You're rage bait, pal. Queef's about to lose to the Broncos. That's funny. That's funny. I can't lie. That is funny. We'll see. All right, we're making our picks now. This is with the spread because picking just teams is boring in my opinion. Okay? If you have issues with the teams, they're up here. I'm leaving it for now. Well, that'll be replaced with Hunna, so by the time. Now leave that toilet paper ass list. Sucks. It's here. Anyways, Falcons, Colts. If we're going to overreact to the Dan Jones Colts, what better time than against the weirdest team in the NFL, maybe, the Atlanta Falcons, who look great some weeks and then they lose to the Panthers 30-0. I think the Falcons are pissed. I think their defense is taking a step up. I think the jury's out on Dan Jones again. Hank's leaving. Night, Hank. Thanks for joining through the best part of the stream, me arguing with chat. Going Falcons. See ya, Hank. Going Falcons, plus 6.5. Do I think they'll win? Maybe, maybe not. But I think 6.5 is a lot, regardless of where the game's at. So I'm liking it. Falcons plus 6.5, okay? Bills at Dolphins. I think the Bills being home is helpful. I mean, the Dolphins being home is helpful. If we remember the Thursday game, the Dolphins actually competed decently well against Buffalo. But their team is kind of... I mean, did they trade anyone? Jalen Phillips. Not much else, though. Kind of underwhelmed at the trade deadline. Tua's playing on tilt. I wish I had the Hunter's Hill up, but I don't know. Bills minus 9.5 is a lot of points. The division road team, but when the Bills win, they win big. Especially on Sunday afternoon. Like, not even a question. I feel like Bills minus 9.5 is rich. That's rich. Yeah, and the Rams Eagles just sitting around waiting for nothing. Yeah, that's exactly it. I like the Rams, Oshkon. I think they're good. I put Stafford as my MVP. I think they're good. Damn. But would this season be a failure if the Rams didn't win the Super Bowl? I don't think so. Maybe, because Matthew Stafford's 100. Screw this. I'm going Bills. Belt to ass. Ravens, Vikings. Poof. I think... It does feel like a trap. It does. It does feel like a trap. I just kind of picked the Bills out of rage there. Yeah, I'm picking Bills. Going with my guns. A division 10-point favorite damn near on the road is never a good bet, but the Bills win big on Sunday. I could see Tua turning the ball over a lot here. I think Bills put a shit ton of money and bust. Hope Hunt makes you better bets than lists. Hey man, tail the Hunnaball parlay. Do it. Hunter's picks. Ravens minus 3.5. That's what Blake's calling. I like Jage though. Going to bed, want to drop it and say never put either of those teams in primetime again ever. Yeah, Chris, seriously. Seriously, Denver's not good. Thank you, Chris. Damn. Sorry about the Bengals game again. Sorry about the game. Drop a like, Chris. Don't forget. Thanks for joining, though. Ravens, Vikings. Man, I want JJ McCarthy to be good. I really do. They're at home. I'm going with my heart this time. I think the Ravens are a stout team. Obviously, I think they're better than the Vikings, but I think at home, I don't like this at all. This is a tough week. These are some good games. I'm going Vikings, the purple off. I like Vikings, the Grimace Bowl. Okay, Pats Tampa. You guys know where I feel about Tampa, Super Bowl or bust. And I love Drake May. I do. I really do. Whoever wins this game, I will be firmly confident that they will be in MVP talks for sure. Obviously. But yeah, already did. Plus drop the Bengals down now. Not good is fair. Not good, but they're fun. I got to make a tier not good, but fun to watch. That's what I got to do, and put the Cardinals, Falcons, and Bengals in it. Ravens -3.5 is so free. But on the road, JJ McCarthy, you mean his alter ego, 9? Yeah, that's what I want Jage to do well. 9. I want 9 to do well. I'm picking my heart. I'm picking with my heart. I think Tampa -2.5 is so free, though. Getting at-home point, getting the at-home disadvantage. What, because they're a little injured? Come on, a little dinged up. Giants, Bears. Bears are going to destroy. I love the over in this game, by the way. I'd pick the over before the spread, but I love the over. This team sucks. See ya, Chris. Thanks for stopping by. I like 9, and also, you know, John's a friend of the channel. John's our boy, so I tend to pick the Vikings when I can. Saints, Panthers. Fire Zach. Not Giants, Mohammed. Come on, let's be serious here. Let's be serious. No time for kidding around. Oh, wait a minute. I have to pick. Damn it. I just realized I have to pick the Giants. I said before the season I have to pick the Giants every week. I'm taking the Giants. Damn it. I don't want to. They hurt me. They piss me off. I think they suck. So funny. Broncos fans join. They're like, well, the Giants suck. It's like, I know. And you guys still almost lost to us. Should have. Saints, Panthers. I like the Saints to cover here. I just said I think the Panthers are fun. I think they're frisky. But I think the Panthers are a team that are big on winning small, if that makes sense. Like, they're going to be able to run the ball. They're going to be able to kill clock. But I don't think the Panthers are trying to win by 20. I just don't see that as their game. I don't. So, I'm going to go... Who is Golden, by the way? Matt Golden? Is that their new DC? Who is Golden? Anyways. Besides Jackson Dart. I like the Saints to cover here. There's one thing I'm good at, it's betting, and you know it. Yeah, That's why you bet on Dallas last Monday. I like the Saints in this one, just to cover, not to win. Let's be real. Browns, Jets, game of the year. Game of the year. You got Dylan Gabriel versus the Jets. And you know what? I think the Jets are going to be rocking and rolling. Jets won their last game, then hit a bye week. They traded some defensive players. It might be a high-scoring affair. Over-under is 37.5, so maybe not. Who wants to fly with them? Jets. I picked Browns on accident. Jets. Jags, Texans. Jags. Gale Bowl. The Gale Bowl. Not even thinking about it. -1.5, -6. I don't care. Texans suck. Davis Mills isn't good. I think the Jags are fun and frisky. I like them. Cardinals, Seahawks. God, this is a real test. You know what? Just to hedge all the positive Seahawk talk I've been through tonight, especially Otis, who, again, I'm sorry I keep missing your messages, Otis. Hot take, the Seahawks are the best team in the NFL. When they're having a game where they just fold and look pathetic. You watch these Hawks games, they play to the end. Every other team's had a really ugly game. Yeah, they played to the end when Sam Darnold fumbled and they lost to the Niners in week 1. And that's just one example. The Seahawks are not the best team in the NFL. Let's be real. I like the take, though. I like the hot take. But just to hedge Otis here, I'm going Cardinal spread. Just to hedge you, Otis. Just because I don't like all this Seahawks propaganda, thinking they're Super Bowl or bust. I'm mad about it. I'm mad, and I don't want to believe, even though I do think the Seahawks are good. I do, and I think they're fun, but man, there's something about it where I'm just like, I don't know, man. Jacoby Brissett, 6.5. I'm probably going to regret it. I feel like in Seattle, Seahawks would probably win by a touchdown. I wouldn't advise you taking this bet, but I'm going Cardinals, betting with my heart. Lions, Commanders, easy. The Lions, when the Lions win, they win big. Always take the Lions spread when they're playing a bad team, and guess what? The Commanders are not good, as you can see up here. So there you go. Rams, Niners. You know what? Ashkan and Blake and whoever else is talking about the Rams. You know what? Taking the Niners. I'm completely betting on tilt right now. I am. I'm not betting with logic. Do I really think Mac Jones is going to beat the Niners? Beat the Rams? Of course not. But I'm picking the Niners, damn it. I'm hedging this. I'm hedging the hate. I am. Super Bowl or bust. Let's find out. You go in, RJ Bricks. What's up? I'm a Commanders fan. I'm sorry, RJ Bricks. Mohammed's a Commanders fan as well. I'm sorry. I'm just calling it like it is. I'm sorry. Listen, man, I'm a Giants fan. It couldn't get worse than me. Yikes, Bricks. Oh, come on. Can we pull up the video? I'm going to pull up the video really quick. It's my favorite video on the internet. It is. Of a tailgate touchdown. Let me just pull it up really quick, just because we got a couple Commanders fans in here, and I feel like that's a once in a blue moon. We're going to pull up the tailgate touchdown video just for fun. Just because we can. I have it saved in my Twitter bookmarks. It's one of my favorite videos ever. We'll watch this one, then we'll get back to picks. Sorry for the swear word. Excuse his language. Jets over the Browns, yeah.
We took over this place. Restaurant. We took this place over. We wanted to have a safe space.
This was before the NFC Championship game against the Eagles, by the way. It's my favorite video.
Every one of you guys, seriously. Y'all be safe tomorrow. Do me a favor. You take care of all these people at the Hard Rock. They welcomed us into their place. They took care of us. Thank you guys for being a part of all of this. All I gotta say is, we've been through 30 years of pain.
30 years of pain.
So, eat this up. You deserve this, and you deserve this, and you deserve this. All right? Let's go.
Go Manders! Come on! Come get some! Let me just pull this one up as well. They took over the Hard Rock. Then look, this was Eagles fans. I hate Eagles fans for the most part, but this video is so funny. This was after the game.
Hey, congrats on the Hard Rock. Great takeover last night. Great job, the Hard Rock Cafe, buddy. Hey, congrats on the Hard Rock. Great takeover last night.
I love that video. That's the thumbnail. And then just one more video I want to pull up. Since Oshkon thinks I'm just clicking buttons, I'm not. I'm just going off. This is my favorite tweet of the week. Favorite tweet of the week. And this is why I'm kind of liking Commanders fans right now. The response to this was hilarious. Giants fans.
Come on.
Come on. Welcome back to the basement. Come on. Come on. Do a fan base tier list. I will. Come Rams on. At the bottom. Come on. It's my favorite tweet of the week. This is so funny.
Come on.
So yeah, there it is. But yeah, back to the picks. I couldn't talk about the Commanders and not bring up those 3 videos. It was rip on the Commanders week. A few weeks ago after the Giants Broncos game, it was rip on the Giants week. I mean, every week feels like rip on the Giants week. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, back to our picks. I'm completely picking on Tilt, and I like how Otis is like, it's an elaborate scheme to get you to waste your money. I don't actually make these bets. I don't actually make these bets, all right? I bet with my heart. See RG3 make JD5 injury about himself. I did see that. He was just like, it's like, I love you, RG3, but no need to make this about you, pal. You know what I mean? No need. No need. Anyways. See our, Dwight. JD's gonna be back, trust. This season? Really? What would be the point of that, though? Why not shut him down? Like, it's not like the Commanders are gonna make a playoff push. Not to be mean, but, like, it's true. Better than ever. I hope he comes back better than ever. That injury sucked. And Dan Quinn rightfully put it on himself. Yeah! Alright, let's continue with these picks, though. I'm picking the Rams just because screw you, Oshkon. Steelers, Chargers. We all know how I feel about the Chargers. Steelers, you don't just beat Dan Jones and not get some credit. You don't. Like, you don't, like, you deserve a lot of credit from me. You know what I mean? Beating Dan Jones, we all know the Steelers are a tough watch, but it seemed like they figured out a little bit last week. The Chargers offensive line is beaten to all hell. If the Steelers defense can't get to Herbert, then they may as well just give up. They may as well just give up. Don't ever start selling picks. I won't. Don't worry. Luck and Russ were better. I actually don't remember the rookie of the year race that well, but RG3 was electric. RG3 was fun. Let's not defer some hate onto RG3. RG3 was sick for like a season and a half, and then it just never got better. Taking the Steelers. I think this, honestly, if I had to be candid with you guys, I think this is my lock of the week. The Chargers home field advantage is nothing. This is going to be basically a Steelers home field game. SoFi sucks. The Steelers are coming off a red hot win. Their pass rush is built for a game like this. Justin Herbert cannot play under pressure. And I think the Chargers aren't that good to begin with. Straight up. So there we go. Steelers should win unless their defense sells. They shouldn't sell, though. They shouldn't sell. Like, they should be doing it. Steelers getting ready for their 500 season. Well, you can't go 500 in the modern NFL, but I hear you, yeah. 9-8. 9-8. 9-8. Jalen Ramsey moving to safety, second Hall of Fame career incoming. Is Jalen Ramsey? Jalen Ramsey's a Hall of Famer, right? Right? Probably. Steelers are mid-ladder menaces. Oh, perfect. Yeah, mid and lame. If you notice, they're in the center of mid and lame, and I kind of don't want to move them ever. Gonna fade all these picks and see how I do. Fair enough. Fade Hunnaball. You're gonna lose. Because Steelers Chargers is so free. Yes. Okay. Yes. 100%. Okay. Maybe I may have to walk that back. He probably is a Hall of Fame corner. I just have hesitancy with any modern player just being like accepted in the Hall of Fame, just being like ushered in. Like I feel like Jalen Ramsey hasn't really been that excellent the past few seasons, but again, he was really good at the beginning of this career. Yeah, he's probably a Hall of Famer. I was off. Eagles Packers. Boy, I don't want to pick this game. Damn. I just got a text that I will talk about in a second. I don't know who to pick for this one. It's one of those guys that watch him now makes you forget how nasty his prime was, but I went back, watched some tape. Okay. I'm with you, American's Dragon Disciple. That's a good take. Shows my future college funds on these picks. Thank you, RJ Bricks. Welcome to the chat, pal. We're streaming after every primetime game. Drop a like. Fun to have you around, buddy. Guys, watch out for Steelers last year, 10-7 first round exit. This is the 11-6 first round exit. Steelers shouldn't have made the playoffs last year. Like, they deserved it. I'm not saying they didn't earn it, but that game against the who they played, the Ravens, that was such a bad game. That was so brutal to watch. The Ravens had their way with them the whole time. Eagles Packers. I don't want to pick this game. I really don't. I'm sick of watching the Packers. I really am. The Eagles are just so annoying. Jordan Love is overrated, but so is Jalen. I mean, Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl champion. You know what? Damn it. You know what? If there's one thing I've made clear through this stream is this is the one we're betting with my heart. I know I told you earlier. I know, Blake. I know what I said. But the Packers are home. You don't just walk into Lambeau and beat the Packers. This feels like a trap game. This game is a trap. It's a trap. That's what the orange guy said in Star Wars. I'm picking the Packers, damn it. We're picking with our hearts, not our minds tonight. We are picking with our hearts, not our minds. Screw the stupid Eagles. Screw the damn Broncos. And Rams can suck it. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. I don't have any problem with any of the other teams, but this is what I'm calling. I hate the game, the disappointment bowl. Yeah, seriously. Panthers walked into Lambeau. You don't... Yeah, but that didn't count. That didn't count. That was forever ago. The Panthers walked into Lambeau and won. Yeah, but the Packers are pissed off because the Panthers walked into Lambeau and won. I'm having so much fun. I'm having so much fun. I'm picking the Eagles. Those are our 13 picks. I'm going to go through them. Philly has Jair. He's a difference maker. Yeah, seriously. Jalen Hurts, #1 system quarterback. Yes. Yes. We got RJ Bricks doing Gale's work. I don't know if Gale's still in here, but we got it. Falcons +6.5. Bills -9.5. Vikings +3.5. Bucks -2.5. Giants +4.5. Saints +5.5. Jets +1.5. Jags -1.5. A lot of half-point spreads. No even money. Anyway, Cardinals +6.5. Lions -7.5. Niners +4.5. Steelers +3. Packers -2.5. If you think I'm wrong, suck it. That's where we're at today. Right now today. I will screenshot these and put them like somewhere. I'm having too much fun. Who let me have fun? I'll put them on the screen for Sunday. We're going to be streaming on Sunday during the games. It'll be 7 hours of ad-free football. It's going to be sick. Tune in. Everyone's going to be freaking out. Giants are going to lose, but I still have to pick them because I made a promise to myself and the New York Giants fan base, which I'm regretting each and every day, but whatever. Yeah. Done deal. Steelers Chargers is the Sunday night game, which should be fine, I hope. Jesus. Guy can't even keep a straight face. Maybe the Panthers are a good team this year. Lol, just maybe. Just maybe! Just maybe. Party franchise talking about a Super Bowl QB. Oh, yeah. Poverty franchise. 2 Super Bowls. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever, Blake. Whatever. Favorite fullbacks right now. Kyle Juszczyk, Pat Ricard, Jalen Hurts. Sometimes people just say shit in the chat, and I thought you were actually going to go like top 10 fullbacks seriously. That's funny, man. That's good. That's good stuff right there. That's quality stuff. Okay. Those are the picks. Now let me... Man, let me tell you guys, I'm trying to like keep a level head here. I'm trying to keep a level head because I'm having so much fun on this stream, but I am kind of curious on your guys' opinion, right? I am curious, right? We have something to discuss. We have something to discuss outside of the football realm. I will totally engage with a football talk, but I kind of need chat's help on this one, right? This is not football related at all. If you don't like my picks, sucks, kick sand. If you like if you don't agree with these picks, pound rocks. Don't care. How many touch pushes Jalen run in the Super Bowl he won? Hot take, Eagles first round exit. How many Super Bowls the Eagles have and how many do the Commanders? Commanders have 3, Eagles have 2, if I'm not mistaken. Commanders might have 2, but I'm pretty sure they have 3. Why is Gemini doing this? Cowboys have 5, Giants have 4. Yep, bang, simple. Dion, prime. Yeah, man, Niners plus 4.5, solid pick, dude. Were you live when they won any of those? Hey, man, the John Riggins Redskins, we'll call it, were pretty damn good. The Commanders have not won a Super Bowl, to be fair. The football team has not won a Super Bowl, but the old school Washington team, they did it. I was just saying the Commanders are better. Well, we watched the tailgate touchdown video, which was so funny. Take care of the people at the Hard Rock. Anyway, all right. What do I do with this girl, right? So this girl just texted me something, and I want chat's advice before you guys keep ripping on me about football takes here. This is not a football stream, okay? So I was supposed to go on okay, I'll be quick, I'll be brief because I'd rather talk about sports, but I want to figure out a response to this girl and figure out if I'm getting conned or not. Girl texted me, we're going to go on a date tomorrow, right? She goes, I'm like, hey, are we still on for tomorrow, right? And she goes, this is her exact terms. You guys will appreciate this as football fans, fantasy football players. I don't want to veto the date itself like it's a damn fantasy football trade. I don't want to veto the date. What a reach with that term. What a reach. I don't want to veto the date itself, but it may have to be a more low-key activity. I have like 3 huge assignments due tomorrow, but I still want to see you. What? What, are you kidding me? What, are you kidding me? What, we're wasting time now? I know a lot about vetoed. I like the Raiders, Blake, and I don't want to hear it because I like a bad team. Doesn't mean I can't speak my piece, so shut the fuck up, Blake. We have more Super Bowls than you. Blake is one to throw fan bases under the bus, and I won't stand for it. Any fan base can talk about any other fan base. It is free reign. Study date at Starbucks. I'm not in college. What the hell would I study? The Jets? The Commanders' history? You can like them, but Lord, we are not making people feel bad for what teams they like, because if you're going to do that to anyone, right there, New York Giants, come at me first. I will talk shit on any team. I do not care. Rams suck. Anyways, what do I say to this girl? Am I like, cool, yeah, let's get a sandwich. You're studying her, you don't. Why should I just invite her over? Just be like, just come to my apartment. Just hammer one out, and then I'll, we can just call it after that. You suck at this. Yes, what do you mean? And the whole we have more Super Bowls have like, hey man, you know what? It's an argument. You're talking about poverty franchises. When does the date start? When does the date start to become a non-poverty franchise? Right? Like when is the cutoff there? 2000? Who cares? Like what are the, like, I don't know. At least the Giants have a future. We don't. I mean, Jaden Daniels is good. He's just injured. I'm gonna figure out what to say to this girl, but I just thought the vetoed thing was funny. I'm like, all right, vetoed. That's a bit rich, don't we think? That's a bit rich. 2002. All right. Well, how about when you were alive? I don't care for that. I don't care for that opinion. It ages people out, and it makes Pats fans like the greatest people ever. Rant to her about football until she gets sick of you. Oh, I've tried that already. Did a whole spiel on the Giants. It's like, and then they scored 33 points in the fourth quarter. I feel like you haven't seen your Super Bowl when your senior team win a Super Bowl in your lifetime. Yeah, and then. But again, if you were alive from 1970 to 2000, you didn't watch the Eagles win a Super Bowl in their lifetime. So why are we moving the goalposts here? Eagles fans are pricks, and they're losing to the Packers on Sunday. Rant to her about football is the plan. I don't know, man. I don't know. But tune in to Sunday for Hunnaball's halftime hinge update, where I have various dating updates, and I have been thinking of sweet pickup lines that I am so eager to share. I've thought of some real heater pickup lines for this stream. On Sunday, we will be going 7 hours of ad-free football talk. Random question. How many years of being a bad does change your opinion on being a good franchise? Like the Steelers finally went 5-6 years ago. Does that change how you view them? I don't. I think Super Bowls matter, regardless of timing. I think the Giants are a poverty franchise relative to modern standards, but I would never call the Giants a poverty franchise like amongst NFL history. Not only are the Giants like 4 Super Bowl champs once every decade since 1980. Giants have won a Super Bowl every decade since 1980. Of course, we're holding out hope for 2020. That hasn't happened yet, of course. But it's consistency. Giants won a bunch of NFL championships for the Super Bowl era, but that doesn't count in my book. Super Bowls. Catch me up. What's the TLDR? Hunna Hinge, I missed it. No, I didn't do it today. We're saving it for Sunday. That way I'll have things to talk about during the big Sunday games. Saving it for Sunday, but there are things to discuss, Mahi, so tune in on Sunday. Pickup lines in 2025. It's not pickup lines, so to speak. It's like good. It's pickup lines. They're pickup lines. They're good, though. They're good. Like, they're quality. It's not like I'm ChatGPT in it. They're good lines. If your team has not been good in a decade, then they stay silent for a damn second. Okay. Okay, Eagles. Yeah, congrats. 2. John Ratcliffe. From what I've seen, here's a free sub. We got a Jets fan! Let's go! Let's go, John. I appreciate that. We're playing fan bingo. We got a Jets fan. Let's go. That makes me happy. We've been trying to play fan bingo and get a fan of every fan base in here, and Jets has been a tall order. We did it. What is up, John? We stream after every primetime game and all day on Sunday. What is up, John? Stop on by. I appreciate that you've liked what you've seen. We won John over, fellas. But yeah, now I'm happy. I count poverty franchise by ownership era. Al Davis, Raiders, premier franchise. Mark Davis, Raiders, poverty franchise. Well, that's actually a good point. That's a fair point. Ownership groups, that's fair. Pre-Super Bowl national championships matter. If so, Commanders have 5 total NFL championships. I wouldn't count them. I think they're worth mentioning, but I wouldn't count them. Because then the Browns have 10, and that's not good. That's not fair. The Browns are the definition of a poverty franchise. And like, it gets a little tricky because the Jets do have a Super Bowl. Cool, I watch while I'm at work. I'm in a 4-star prison. Wow. No way. I don't know if you're being serious or not, but if you're watching from prison, that's sick. That's cool as hell. Inmate or guard? I'm assuming that's guard. Only poverty franchises boo Santa Claus. Let's go. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the Eagles booing Santa Claus and throwing snowballs at people and making fun of tailgate TD. Oh, man. This is good. It's a good night. It's a good night. And I'm glad we could sit here and salvage what was probably the worst primetime game of the season. I'll pull it up real quick. In case you missed it, the Raiders lost by 3 to the Broncos. Hunk, get a mullet. I promise you'll get more swipes. Maybe. Mustache mullet combo. It's not a bad idea. Start thirst trapping. McDougal, Walker, CI. Wow. No shit. I don't know where that is. But like, no shit. That's cool. That's badass, actually, John. All right. Got an inside man now. We got John Ratcliffe. Never been to jail, but I'm always curious about the whole situation, the inner workings of it. What do people not understand about prison? What do people not get? Like, I would assume it's not like Shawshank, totally. What do people not get about prison? Like, movies don't get it, people don't get it. What do you have to be in the building to understand? Rage with the inmates with horrible takes. Yeah, just show them my tier list. I'm sure that'll piss some people off. Be like, the Seahawks aren't Super Bowl or bust? What are you talking about? The Seahawks are awesome. Sam Darnold. They're good. I like the take, but let's not be for real. Just become Gardner Minshew at this point, maybe. I gotta shave my mustache. It's getting way too damn long. Everything you saw on TV and movies is not real. I hear that. I think that applies to most things, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think, even sports talk shows, like, most of them aren't real. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these takes aren't actually, like, believed in. Is it like Oz? Oz? Wizard of Oz? Show her tier list and put her at the top. That's not a bad shout. I don't know what to say to this damn girl. It's like, I don't want to veto our date. I'm like, well, it's been vetoed. Overruled. It's been vetoed. Like, she's like, I want to do something small and low key. I'm like, what? Get coffee again? We just did a small and low key date like 3 weeks ago. Can't get this girl on the, off the, like, I can't get this girl to like a date for like a long thing, not even close to Oz. What is Oz? Wizard of Oz? Dr. Oz? What is Oz? Oh, damn. Never heard of this show. 93 on Rotten Tomatoes on HBO. Jeez, I've never heard of this. Is there a show that's like kind of spot on almost? I'm assuming Orange is the New Black is probably not a great retelling of Prison, but again, I've never been, so I don't know. Just noticed Buck's up there. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. It's a show with Chuck Zito. HBO Prison show. Damn, I missed out on the 1997 Prison show. Damn it. Need a new show to watch. I might watch Succession or Peacemaker. I don't know. I'm on the fence. Or like a regular show. We'll figure it out. The league did not comply. Otis, I missed this long one. Damn. There's no way we can call Dance Center Washington anything but a poverty franchise. When comedies got good, for the team feeders teams, it was like they were orphans. No one wanted them somehow. Washington got some parents that wanted them. They were a foster kid. I like that take. But again, 3 Super Bowls. 3 Super Bowls. Tell her you're a micro influencer. Girls love it. I have told her she's a micro. I have told her I'm a micro influencer. I'm like, yeah, I stream all the time. I got people that join in and out. It's a fun time. That like really turned her on. She was like, wow, really? Like I saw her eyes light up. I was like, dude, this girl's for real. Google MacDougal Walker. All right, let's figure this out. MacDougal Walker. Is that like an actor? Oh, no shit. All right, not to put your location on blast here, but Jesus. Well, I mean, since we're here. Is this it? Oh, that's probably it. Whoa. This is not your wow, barbed wire and all, no shit. Okay. I mean, the architecture's all right. No shit. That's a nice entrance. This looks like a country club. Well, when you take away the barbed wire, this looks like a country club. It's like, hey, let's go play some golf at McDougal. Like a tennis club. This fella's here ready for work. Damn, this is not a small... I mean, I don't know prisons to scale, but like I feel like this isn't a small prison. I can't go further than this. So obviously the Google Earth truck couldn't get past this, a government agency. That is spooky though, no lie. Again, never been to prison, but hey. Sounds like a fun gig though, just kicking it, being a prison guard. Just kind of hanging out. I mean, I'm assuming it might be scary, might not be. Again, I have no experience. But I feel like... What does that say? I feel like I'm playing GeoGuessr. Oh, well, I guess we'll never know. Damn. Little entryway, gate 3. Where are my gate 3 fellas at? That's McDougal. Walker's in the back. Wait, what? It's separate prisons. Largest prison in New England. Wait, in the back? Oh, shoot. Okay, wait. Can we go over there? Nope. It is locked. Damn it. Wait, okay. McDougal, Walker. Wait, Walker's in the back. Okay, so it's pretty hefty. Okay, let's... Yeah, why don't we just look at pictures? God damn! That looks like a... Again, this is going to sound messed up. That looks like a water park. This looks fun from a distance. If you squint, this is like, oh my god, is this the Great Wolf Lodge? This looks fun. I know it's prison. I'm not trying to sound insensitive here. 4 basketball courts. 4 full-on basketball courts. Again, I'm not... I like the architecture of it. I like the colors. That is a big-ass prison, though. That is huge. That's just McDougal. God damn, bro. This is a big-ass prison. If this is just one half of it, I don't see the other half, though. Where's the other half, man? Am I tripping out? Connecticut prison gotta be full of tax evaders and money launderers. Yeah, probably. It's probably a high. Oh shit! What? Oh, that's a story. Oh damn! So there's more. There is more. Let's pretend like we don't see the headline there. Damn! I don't know a whole lot about prison serious offenders or for less serious crimes. Well, I don't know. I mean, I think it's a prison-to-prison basis. Hunter romanticizing prison is basic. Was Aaron in there? That's a good question. That's a great question. You can see Walker on the top left. Wow. This is like not your everyday jail, no doubt. Whoa. Damn, man. Being a prison guard gotta suck. You have to stay up in your night shift. If you live, food sucks. You're basically... I feel like that's... I can't imagine it sucks. I feel like I'd enjoy being a prison guard. I feel like that would be fun. Was who? Aaron Hernandez. You know, the former Patriots player who, you know, did a couple of things. This is an interesting discussion. Are you a New Yorker moved to Connecticut, or are you from New England? Interesting. Mahi, New Yorker, man. Hunt live stream in the prison. That would be sweet. That'd be sweet. I don't know. I feel like... I can't imagine spirits are that low. Bunch of trees. Nice little remote area. 4 basketball courts. Like to prison scale. I don't know if this is like more of a serious crime. I mean, this is probably not a white collar prison. If I'm gonna take a stab, this is if I'm gonna take a guess, I feel like this is probably a more serious prison, just considering the sheer size of it. And I feel like there's probably a few guards on staff. I doubt it's just John sitting there. I will never live stream from the prison. He was in pub, and my friend's dad actually went, whoa. No shit. I love my job. That's what I mean. I feel like that sounds like a cool job. You just get to kick it. I'm assuming like, if you, like, I don't know how again, for the 100th time, I've never been to prison, but I feel like if you can get along with guards and you have good people skill, not guards, yeah, but prisoners, and you have good people skills, and then you're just like kicking it. It's like, hey man, like, come on, don't beat that guy up, or don't leave your cell, man. Come on, let's just, you know, let's get this going. Yeah, we're just trying to kill time here. Come on. Try to escape challenge like Mr. Beast. Jesus. Let's say how people are unironically make Aaron Hernandez sad edits. Oh yeah, it's crazy. Poor guy. I mean, to be fair, Aaron Hernandez definitely got hit in the head one too many times, and that definitely played a part in his homicidal tendencies, but I'm not gonna exonerate the guy. Murdered people. So many trees, once you pass the wires, you're chilling. It's not a bad point. It's not a bad point. I could imagine it's pretty tough to find someone if they get out. I don't know how the hell you're getting out with John working night shifts. I feel like John's holding it down. But I don't think it's a bad setup. It's a level 4. That's literally the worst of the worst. Our old Superman Northern was shut down because it was the worst of the worst in New England. I miss Northern. Damn. Superman. I've never heard that term when talking about prisons. I can figure out what it means. I can suffice, but damn. Northern was featured on World's Worst Prisons. God damn. So this is not a... Maybe I was wrong. I'm on second. Damn. I mean, if you're chilling watching Hunnaball, I feel like... It's not like you like have to turn... Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like it's nice and chill. Nice and relaxed. You gotta just hang out. Keep an eye on the prisoners. Ray Lewis cracked Aaron bad in his last game. Makes you think. Ray Lewis also cracked a guy. Supermax. Okay, I was like, Superman? I was like, I've never heard that term. Supermax, I have heard. My dad caught a runaway prisoner once. This is, wow, we're really getting chat lore tonight. I mean, what does a shift look like for a prison guard in this situation? I earned a hookup post. Not sure what that means. I don't want to guess wrong. What does a shift look like as a prison guard? Is that like you working nights? Is that working like, is that kicking it at the prison like all day? Days? Weeks? Are you on like call? I am a runaway prisoner. Yeah, Ashkan. DraftKings is out to get you because all the money you owe them, even though you're such an awesome bettor. Oh man. This is wild. I gotta look at more pictures. This is a huge ass prison. Hey, look at this. Got a dog. Okay. Let's see. There's a pickleball court? Wait a minute. Is this the same place? Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. A pickleball league. Oh my god, no shit. You ever play pickleball? Depends on your schedule and location. Prison guards have to live at the prison. I did not know that. Rotation, not location. God damn, really? I did not know that. Is that Steve Ballmer? No, it's not. I thought it was. It's like, he's behind all this. I thought that was Steve Ballmer. That's nice. You know, for such a large, high-intensity prison, one of the worst of the worst, I mean, a pickleball league, some basketball courts, getting some nice PR from the public, Connecticut public. Some people look like they're graduating. That's nice. The Yale Prison Education Initiative. I mean, it doesn't look fun, but it doesn't look like... I mean, I don't know. Again, I would not want to be in prison, but it doesn't look like hell. That's cool, man. This is a cool spot. We're not going to click on this one. Yeah, I think we're getting the gist. This is interesting, though. Building. How to visit an inmate. Okay, now we know. How to contact. All right, they got a vending machine in here. Let's see. This is probably got to be so funny for John to see us just like going through his job. Vending machine. I would love to tell. What kind of snacks are in there? Is that a good vending machine or is that like a bullshit one? It kind of looks like a quinoa granola kind of vending machine, not like real deal chips and soda. That kind of looks like a bullshit vending machine. Let me know. Google Michael Ross. Okay, now we're getting way too close to Suits. Man, the only prison show I've watched, so to speak, is Suits, and that just shows you that's not even a prison show. But one of the characters, I'm not gonna say who, but you can probably guess if you've seen the show, lands in jail, and they do like 5 or 6, like 7 or 8 episodes in jail. And so I'm like, oh, prison. That's what it's like. And I'm sure it's completely wrong. And it's a white collar prison as well. I was like, oh, simple. Candy and drinks for visits. Okay, all right. Let's do a tackle football at prison. What's the worst that could happen? Like The Longest Yard? Is that a prison movie? I haven't seen The Longest Yard, which might sound crazy, but alcohol-infused incidents inside the prison you can drink in there. I'm sure prisoners get away with stuff. I gotta look up Michael Ross though. God damn it, Michael Ross. And what's this place called? Like I forgot. McDougal Walker. Okay. Obituary. No shit. Dark and what the hell? Okay, wait. Wow. And he died. That sucks. I didn't even know he was sick. Last person to be executed by the state of Connecticut by lethal injection after waiving his appeals. This case was the focal point of debate over the death penalty and death row syndrome. There's also an actor, but the roadside strangler, highly intelligent serial killer who graduated from Cornell, murdered at least 8 young girls and women in Connecticut and New York. This guy sounds like a real jerk. Damn. That's nuts. Well, there's some history. There's a lot of lore to this. That's not a good picture. Like, it's a mugshot. It's not supposed to be, but that's just I'm sure this guy took better pictures in his life. They caught him like mid. Like that feeling when you get caught for whatever 8 homicides. Anyways, not a laughing matter. People died. Relax, Hunter. You should watch Power. Longest Yard is awesome. What's the commissary situation looking like? I was in execution cell at Osborne CI. That is creepy. I bet. My most prison experience I have is Suits, and then watching going to the Alcatraz, and then also playing the COD map, Mob of the Dead. Other than that, I'm not super in it. You should watch Power. HBO? Is that what that is? HBO? Haven't seen it. Longest Yard. What do you think is more lockdown, the prison or high school? Come on, Ashkan. Jesus Christ. I've been in his 24-hour cell and it's freaking dark. Clawed his hours into the wall. Golly. Jeez. That is horrifying to think that a person went through that. And like, again, not a good person, obviously. A hot take, this guy wasn't awesome. He wasn't exactly a great guy. But man, it's just kind of a mind fuck, to be honest with you. Damn. I've been in, is prison food better than high school food? Well, that's a good question. Thanks, RJ. That's a good question. That cell is at Osborne. I started there. Lockdown in prison is way worse. I don't doubt that. I feel like being able to like roam openly, play basketball, hang out with buddies, play cards, play like Guess Who or whatever, Game of Life, Clue. Does anyone play Clue? Has anyone brought Clue in? Clue is fun. Clue is fun. I feel like that would be better than a lockdown kind of deal, or like Skid Row, Death Row. Commissary is crazy. Those dudes get so much. I don't even know what a commissary is. I've talked to dudes who've been serving life who knew them, and they all say he was insanely smart. I mean, you know what? This is gonna sound really, really bad, but I feel like it needs to be said within this dialogue. And I don't. Food's actually pretty damn good. Won't lie. That's cool. That's nice. Hell yeah. This is gonna be a really weird thing to say, but I hope no one like overtly disagrees with me. It's not a thing people want to admit, but it is probably a true fact. Murderers, for the most part, sociopathic, psychopathic, completely in the wrong, obviously. I feel like there are many intelligent murderers. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just, like, kill people and, like, not... You know, like, you can't just, like, walk around without a plan, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of murderers at least know what they're doing, and they're just, like, completely crazy in the fact that they think what they're doing is right. But I don't think that makes them inherently, like, stupid, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think a murderer is just like, oh, well, fuck it. You know, like, I think there's actually, like, some intellect that goes into that. Like, you think of the Ted Bundys, the serial killers especially, where it's like, you have to be kind of smart to get away with murdering multiple people. You know what I mean? Again, I'm not trying to, like, oh, well, you think about the killers. But I'm just saying, like, from a contextual, like, honest perspective, I don't think I'm wrong. You're not wrong. Watch a former inmate say they make videos on here, and he said he wasn't addicted to drugs until prison. Jesus. The dumb ones just get arrested after their first. That's what I mean. The serial killers are very charming and smart. I hate admitting that, but when they have so many of the same traits, it's very true. Remember, everyone, this is the football stream. Yeah, Otis. I was like, guys, we're talking about football. I know, seriously. I forgot we were talking about sports. But again, you want to talk about murders? The Raiders-Broncos game was a disaster. But yeah, no, it's interesting though, right? Like, I am quite intrigued by this dialogue. But Otis does make a good point. But yeah, no, I just feel like serial killers generally are more smarter than the average human being. Just saying. Not to give them, like, credit. It feels weird saying that, but Ted Bundy was a genius. Yeah, exactly. The dumb ones get arrested after the first. Exactly. We could transition this into a football stream and talk about some football players that probably could have ended up here. Mike Vick, etc. Heard guys yelling because they gambled on the game. That's funny. That's funny. The Raiders lost! No! Fortunately, prison and football will always be linked somehow anyway. Yeah, The Longest Yard, Aaron Hernandez, Mike Vick. Who else? OJ. OJ. Yeah, that happened too. Let's look up what jail had. Henry Ruggs. Definitely in, like, a California jail, right? I guess we'll talk about the Raiders. Why not? It's prison, but 3 to 10 years. That's lower than I expected, but yeah, 3 to 10 years, fatal DUI, pled guilty, which transitional housing center, eligible for parole in 2026, no doubt. That'd be nuts. Sure, sound at all times, no one wants to see that. Damn. Doesn't really say which jail he's at, though. I guess it should be a little more direct. Which jail? Simple. Or I guess prison. Costa Grande. Oh yeah, well it did say traditional housing. What is this, like the loser jail? What is this? Is this like soft jail? Oh boy, doesn't look super fun. I like your place more, John. But this ain't bad. This was like just a regular ass community center. This is interesting. There you go. They got a vending machine too. I like the other vending machine more. I do. I like the Connecticut vending machine more. It looked like they had, you know, a little more buttoned up. What is it, CPR center? Yeah, look at Henry Ruggs. He's just bunking it. He's just like bunking it with this fella probably. Ian Black. There you go. Just bunking it. Looks like a college dorm. This looks like a college, bro. Like, again, that's not me saying prison is not difficult, but like this does look like a college dorm, which sucks for college. It looks like an apartment complex. Yeah, exactly. Why I feel like Ruggs is gonna end up being a chief. Probably. That was my Joker laugh. Probably. OJ never went to prison. God damn it, that's right. You're so right. I thought he got convicted though on an alternate charge. All right, let's look it up. Okay, Orenthal James Simpson sentence, and I'll get out of Google Images. Orenthal James Simpson sentence. Why didn't I type in OJ? Because that's boring. Yeah, he got sentenced to 33 years in prison. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm like, wait, what? I thought so. He didn't get convicted on the murder, but he got convicted on armed robbery. And then they threw the book at him because then the max because they all thought he did it. And he was granted parole in 2017. Jeez. Then obviously he died in 2024 to the dread of almost no one. OJ went to, oh, I see, he went to jail, no prison. Well, it says prison, so I'm not gonna disagree. Didn't he steal his trophies back in shit? No, that was Reggie. Maybe. Oh, probably actually. I don't actually know. I was kind of worried about buying a home in 2008, so I really couldn't focus on the whole OJ thing. Let's just look at the Wikipedia page real quick. This is so funny. Imagine someone popping in for the first time. We're just looking at the OJ wiki. I want to see. Okay, I thought I could like. Okay, I want to see the crime though. Career summary. Yeah, hell of a player, by the way. Not to be a dick, but hell of a player. Acting career before the murder, obviously. Broadcasting career before the murder, obviously. Marriages with Nicole Brown and Marguerite Whitley, and a kid, Brooke. Yeah, so allegedly, yeah, so we all know what happened the first time, Ford Bronco, etc. But where's the robbery though? The robbery where they threw the book at him. Wrongful death civil trial. Yeah. Damn, this is a long ass wiki page. Who would have thought? Group of men led by Simpson entered a room. Palace took sports memorabilia at gunpoint, which resulted in Simpson being questioned by the police. Simpson admitted taking the items which had been stolen from him, but denied breaking into the hotel room. He also denied anyone else carried a gun. He was initially released after questioning. He was arrested, held on bail. Assault, robbery, aggravated assault. Bail was at $125. They all thought he did it, so they threw the book at him. He was held on trial over all 12 counts. He literally, yeah, I don't know. I can't believe Diddy, like, I'm mad about Diddy, to be honest. I'm still mad about it. Reopen armed robbery, kidnapping case against Simpson. My light just died. Damn it. Hold on. Damn it. Where's the fucking... What? Oh my god. I don't know where the light charger is, fellas. I just don't know. Okay, we're going no light. Rest of stream. Sorry if it looks bad. We're going no light. EOTW. You should play the board game, squeeze the juice. Let me respond to what you guys said. Did he steal his trophies back? So by that logic, you don't have to be great. You got to go once. I didn't know that he did armed robbery in 08. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm sorry I started this. No, John, this is fun. I'm excited. This is a hell of a talk. This is a real deal conversation. OJ started the Kardashians. Oh yeah. Let's not forget. He's found innocent because of racial discrimination. Well, did he or OJ? Crime gets hazy. That's my take. Crime gets a little hazy. A little messy. There it is. Actually, wait. Hold on. There we go. Done deal. Raiders covered, by the way. Let's play Wordle Football Edition. What's that called? Hurdle? I do like doing football quizzes. Is that a thing, though? Hurdle? Football Wordle. I'm sure that's a thing, right? I love crime. Keeps me busy. No, yeah, for sure. I'm with you. Weddle. That's what it is. 8 guesses. Oh, what the? Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, I like this. All right, we'll do this. First guy I want... you know what? Let's throw some JP right on there. A 5'11" running back in the AFC. This is fun. I like this. But I am down to continue talking about crime, obviously. It does. You know, people like crime. People do. I've heard psychologically people like crime because it gives them this like sense of control. Are these modern players only? Okay, these are modern players. Okay, so a running back that's 5'11" in the AFC. Why not? Let's go Trevo. I always misspell his name. Travion. Okay. Okay. AFC's run. Is it James Cook? It's gotta be James Cook, right? Oh my god, it was James. Easy. Are you kidding me? 3 guesses. Hello? I was at Jet season tickets before this year. I was at that Rodgers game. Oh, that's gotta be worse than anything you've seen behind bars. Yeah, that was tough. That had to have been tough. I'm sorry, man. That was a tough one. Are we not? Is no one else impressed by this? Diddy did nothing wrong. All right, Otis. Never misspell a Buckeye in front of me. Listen, I have him on my fantasy team. I like the guy, but I always think his name is Trey. Trey. Treyway. One of those history NFL accounts had been posting David Boston like every week since he did that one wide receiver quiz on stream. Hey, maybe they're tuning in. Maybe like, who knows David Boston? That was such a crazy pull. I'm not smart enough to do these. Come on, RJ Bricks. Is there another one we can do? Or is this just like a one-day thing? Let's do one more. This was fun. Unlimited. All right. Since it said unlimited, let's do it, Russ. Do one more. 5'11", NFC, not a quarterback. All right. Not NFC East, right? Yeah, okay. So it's got to be... I like nailing down the division. So let's go NFC North, maybe? So, not a quarterback. Let's go Isaiah Rodgers. Why not? I always misspell his name. Okay, wait, I know how to do this. Rogers. What? Is it only offensive players? Oh, that's lame. Wait. Oh my god, it's only offensive players. Okay, that's kind of sucks. Then let's do Jettas. Damn. We're getting close. It's not the NFC North, though. Not a wide receiver. Huh. Okay, so it's got to be... Why not? There's 5'11". Is it Bijan? It's not, right? Okay, it's a running back that's 5'11", who plays in the NFC West. Is it C-Mac? No, because they're below 26. They're below 26. They were number 20. Randy Moss, CMC. It's not C-Mac. He's older. As a Jets fan, I have to hate Henderson. Henderson is a Bucky's, and I always remember that Texas screen. What do you think, John, about this whole Quinshawn and Travion thing? It pisses me off. Kyron. It's probably Kyron. You're right. It's probably Kyron. It wasn't Kyron. Thanks a lot, Ashkan. Okay, he's younger than Kyron. It's Corum. It's got to be Corum, right? It's got to be. Oh, damn it. It's not Corum. Okay. We were close. Jeez, I only get 3 more guesses. It's I tried Kyron and Corum. It's neither. And Blake Corum is not Blake Corum is not 5'11", by the way, in case you guys forgot. Damn it. 24. He wears a number somewhere between 18 and 22. It's in the NFC. Is it what? K9? No, nope, that's too high. Oh my god, it's Charbonnet. It's Charbonnet. What? Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot the number. Oh boy, this is getting tricky. I love the Boulder studs. I wish the Jets moved off Hall. Oh yeah. I can't believe the Chiefs didn't trade a 3. We didn't even talk about the trade deadline moves. Everybody has talked about this. Bijan's young. He's pretty young. He's like 25, I want to say. Probably younger, maybe 24, 23. I want to say this about the trade deadline moves. And I think the Jets made out well, John. Okay, actually, John, I'm working on a video for the Jets. Very broad question here. Feel free to answer it however you like. What is it like being a Jets fan? Like, how would you describe, like, hell, obviously. But, like, what makes being a Jets fan so difficult? Is it, like, a lack of hope? Is it a, just, like, lack of sustained success? Is it just ownership? Is it just a lack of identity? Is it the fact that they're New York's second team? Is it the fact that MetLife sucks? Like, what makes being a Jets fan so tough? Trey Benson. That's good. That's good. I think it is Trey Benson. What? Did I misspell it? What? The hell, he's not on here. All right, well, I guess it's not Trey Benson. You ever been stabbed? No, but my ex thought about it. She said, I thought about stabbing you the other day. I was like, all right. Michael Carter, that's not bad. All right, thanks, Blake. It's not James Conner. Is it Demercado, man? It's Demercado, right? It can't be anyone else. It's an NFC. It's a Cardinals running back. Demercado. I just realized the teams are right here. I'm so stupid. Blake's back. Is it Demercado? Chiefs couldn't use a third, but they bring back Edwards-Helaire. Yeah, okay. That's what I mean. It's like, come on, Chiefs Super Bowl or bust. It's on the Hunnaball Hill. It's Demercado, right? I have, and dealing with Woody Johnson is worse than him. So it's ownership. Okay, so it's ownership. It's ownership. That's fair. I did a video on owners, and I really did some research on Woody Johnson, and my God, he is not a good person. He is a terrible owner, and he just... It could be Bam Knight. Shoot, it could be Bam Knight. Zonovan Knight. He's not on here. It's got to be Demercado, right? We're going Demercado. Bam Knight. Oh my God, his name's Zonovan. You dweeb. His name's Zonovan, this stupid website. You were right, Ashkan. It was Bam Knight. His name is Zonovan, you stupid website. Damn it. Doing it again. Dart. NFC East, 22. Okay, it's an NFC player. I'm actually having fun with these. Not a quarterback. Why not? Let's go Aaron Jones. Let's figure this out. Why are they all running backs? Damn it. Why are they all running backs? McCaffrey. Okay, so it's got to be NFC South. Is it Bijan? Younger. Okay, it's got to be Bijan, right? Oh my God. What? Number 7? Who's 23 and where's number 7? Is it Kendre? Just have 5 picks in the first 2 rounds next year. I have no faith they can hit on them, any of them. Those were some good moves, though. But yeah, it is easy to be like, oh, well, they got a big draft haul. But it's kind of like, you have to actually make the right picks and develop the talent well. And they had good players. Quinn Williams, good player. Sauce Gardner, good to a degree. Like, you had good players, and it just kind of fell apart in their lap. And that's the bummer with being a Jets fan. It's like, and same goes for being a Giants fan, too, to a certain extent. It's like, Doodle, it's not Rico Dowdle. Oh, shit, it could be. Dowdle wears number 5, though. It's not Bijan. They wear what running back wears number 7? Yeah, Dowdle wears 5. It's Kendre Miller. Damn, good point. It's Kendre Miller. Good call. What? This website. What I misspelled Miller? Kendre Miller's not on here, apparently. It's Bucky. Oh my god, it's Bucky. You're right. It's Bucky. You're so right. How did we not know that? You're so right. It's Bucky. Good call. Good call. It is Bucky. With the Jets, it is kind of like a hopelessness. I get that. I do get that. It's tough to assume the Jets can draft well. Let's do one more. We're about to hit the 2-hour mark in the stream. I will get off soon because I know you guys, a lot of you on the East Coast. I know John's probably just kicking it. John, if you want to check out the rest of my videos, they're fun. But, you know, it's always cool talking. We stream after every primetime game, and we stream during Sunday. You know, I'm completely indifferent to their nonsense. I know they're going to fuck up everything they touch. And they got Rodgers. They called it a 6-win season. I was off by 1 game. Yeah, man. I'm trying to make a video on the Jets because I have a thesis, and you might not like this, John, but I'm going to call it anyway. I think the Jets, if a team's going to relocate, it should be the Jets. I think they've just been so snake-bitten. I think that New York doesn't need 2 teams. MetLife doesn't need 2 teams. If any team needs a facelift, it's the Jets. They are the only team, and I looked this up, since they won their Super Bowl in 1970, they are the only team in the NFL, only franchise, that has lost 500 games. They've lost 501. A few teams are close by, and then the Cardinals are like 496. But it's just a fun 500 games since 1970 have been lost by the New York Jets. That's more than anyone, obviously. And that sucks. Jets and Chargers. Okay, let's throw Keenan in here since someone said Chargers. I do think the Chargers should move. Okay, so just clean miss there. Is this going to be another NFC running back? Okay, who else can we think of? Kyle Managai. Oh my god, why are these all running backs, dude? Can we get a receiver? Man. Okay, we're really close here. NFC North. Young. Running back, taller than 5'8". Number close to, but not 25. Probably about 5'8", 5'9". Relocate to Beijing. I think relocating to Toronto makes sense. Cucky Bucky, that's funny. I think relocating to Toronto makes sense, personally. It's right there. The NFL can do its international thing. You don't have to, like, you know, really overthink it. When the Jets drafted AIDS in 2021, I called the BYU pricks. I hate his guts. The team was screwed. The last time the Jets made the playoffs, I was 17 and a junior in high school. What was that, 2010? Jahmyr Gibbs. That's probably Gibbs. Good call. I like Gibbs in this one. It's not the NFC North, though. It's not the NFC North. I got to make a guess, though. Let's do... Why not? Let's see if it'll go. I want Zach Charbonnet to be the answer. I do. It's not. Great. Even though none of these track. Damn it. Okay, they're younger than 20. Okay, so they're probably a rookie. It's not Bucky again. They're probably a rookie to play in the NFC South or NFC East. It's not Saquon. Why not? Let's do it. For the love of the game. Tyron Tracy. Okay, it's not. Bigsby? Oh, it could be Tank Bigsby. That's actually not a bad idea. It could be Bigsby. Let's guess Tank. It's not a bad guess. It's not. Thanks a lot, Blake. I'll never support a communist country. I hate the Dodgers and I've rooted for them over the Blue Jays and I want the Dodgers gone. Wow. Okay. John's just throwing a haymaker. I'll never support. I want the Dodgers gone. Oh my god, it's Scat. Oh damn, OJ Simpson. Oh my god, it is Scat. You guys are right. Damn, how did I forget? No way he's not on here. That sucks. It's not Scat. NFC East. Oh, is it Bill? It might be Bill. It's not Bill. Damn it. Jeez, we're like running out of guesses here. Okay, so it's a cowboy. Oh, is it stupid Jaden Blue? I think it's Jaden Blue. What an L. It's Jaden Blue. Wow. Wow. Jaden Blue. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Anyway, I'm so good at this. You were wrong, Oshkon. You were literally wrong. It was Jaden Blue. Bill. I tried Bill. I live in a world my nephew has never seen the Jets in the playoffs, but has seen 3 Patriots Super Bowls. Gotta hate the Pats. Got to hate the Pats. You know what I mean? Bill's sick. Bill's sick. He's not that great. He hasn't been playing great. That is something of Jets fan pain. Nothing does. Yeah. That's good. I'm writing that down. I'm taking a picture of it. That's good. What do I text this girl? I'm trying to figure it out. That's a really good way to summarize the Jets' pain. It's like you watch the Patriots down the way, and they just are cleaning up, and their fans didn't have to fight for it, and they got to watch, what, 6 or 7 Super Bowl wins? Come on. It's Mo Lewis' fault Brady did what he did. The hell's Mo Lewis? Do another one. We got to get another non-RB. All right, we're going to do one more. Do one more. Can we continue? Okay. Let's go. Here we go. All right. Play again. Better be a wide receiver. Let's go Adam Thielen. I like it. Dude, if this is a running back, I'm going to be pissed. It's a running back. Dude, this website sucks, man. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's go unlimited hard. Yeah, unlimited hard. Okay, this is anyone. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Try being a Jets fan living in Massachusetts. Oh my God, that sounds like hell. It does. That sounds like hell. That sounds brutal, man. I would not be eager to do that. Seeing Revis go there and win probably sucked too. Did Revis get a ring? Oh man, Revis got a ring. I mean, he earned it, but damn, you're right. Revis was sick though. Revis was awesome. Give me Joe Theismann. Is this history? You know what? Let's go Joe Alt. I don't think, yeah. Let's go Joe Alt. Oh, okay. You got offensive line. Shoot, okay. Got Joe Alt. Okay. Terry McLaurin. Okay, we got an offensive lineman in the AFC. Why not? You know what? I was going to go Will Campbell, but for our friend John here, let's go Armand Membu. Okay. So it's not him, but he is in the AFC East. It might be Will Campbell. The height and number aren't going to really help us much here, to be honest. I don't really know who the hell these guys' numbers are. Damn it! Okay, it's not Will Campbell, but it's an AFC East offensive lineman. Okay, it's got to be... He forced his way out of Tampa, got 1 year mercenary for against an All-Pro. He was an was he an All-Pro in New England? No, he wasn't. He wasn't an All-Pro in New England, though, right? That couldn't have been. That was way past his prime. But John, I'm sorry. By the way, reminder, drop a like if you haven't already. This has been a really fun stream, though. I've been really enjoying this. It's been cool. We learned about prison. We talked about OJ. Dawkins. Oh, Deion Dawkins. Good pick. I like that. Let's see. Ah, damn it, bro. Okay, so it's a Dolphin. Oh, great. Dolphins. Oh, man. Dolphins offensive lineman. Gun to my head. I have no idea. Oh, boy. I couldn't even tell you, man. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's think. There's Austin Jackson. Oh, so I'm just going to guess him. Wow. Okay, this got tough. Okay, apparently Austin Jackson just doesn't exist. I must have made that guy up. Boy. Okay. This just got tricky. Shit. Okay. A Dolphins offensive lineman. Wow. I am racking my brain right now. I couldn't even tell you. I literally couldn't even tell you. Does anybody, without looking up, know a Dolphins offensive lineman? I would like to think I know ball, but damn, I thought they didn't exist. Yeah, seriously. Damn. A Dolphins offensive lineman. Who? Oh, boy. This is tough. This sucks. You know what? Yeah, scratch that. This sucks. No. Yeah. Oh, boy. Only former. Peter, what's up, Peter? Hey. Only former. We're doing modern. Facts, Bricks. Yeah, seriously. I'm glad Blake's seeing eye to eye with Bricks now. Said Austin Jackson. I legit believe you. I feel like Austin Jackson is a player that plays for the Dolphins. USC. Austin Reeves. No, Austin Jackson. Yeah. Football tackle. Yeah. He exists. He's their tackle. I knew it. He exists. Current team, Dolphins, number 73, tackle. Damn. First team All-Pro New England 2015. Then he signed a 5-year contract with the Jets. Just had a great year in 2015. Fell apart in 2016. What? I completely forgot about that. Wow. So he came back to the Jets and then fell apart. That is interesting. I did not know that. I'm pulling that up really quick. If anybody can think of a Dolphins offensive lineman, you know, you'll be my friend for life, but I got a feeling no one's going to figure it out. Wow. I did not know that. I know he went to Tampa. I knew he won a Super Bowl in New England. I didn't know he was an All-Pro, though. And then Matt went back to the Jets, Pro Bowl season, and then kind of fell off a wagon, went to Kansas City. That Pats defense was beast. Yeah, that was the Seahawks Super Bowl year, right? Damn. Okay. Can I ask for a hint? They're taller than 6'5", if that helps. Jesus. Patrick Paul. All right. I was going to look that up. Not even on here. Sucks. Aaron Brewer's the Dolphins starting center. All right, let's try it. Nope. James Daniels, Seahawks Super Bowl. Yeah. Nope. Super Bowl clip of Tua getting sacked. Okay, that's a good idea. Don't want to get copywritten, though. I don't want to get copywritten. I was a big Brandon Browner guy. All right. Sure. I mean, I'll take your word for it. Don't know. Yep. Yeah, he was. You missed him. Really? Wait, what? No, he wasn't. Oh, shit, he was right there. Oh! There you go, Oshcon. Thanks. There we go. Okay, unlimited Pro Bowl. What? Okay, this is the same thing. I don't even know, man. Year 2000. Okay. Oh, shoot, we're going history now. This is going to get a lot tougher. Woof. Woof. Willie. Okay. This website is cool, by the way. If you ever get bored, which John probably most likely to get bored in this chat, WeddleUnlimited.com. Interesting website. 2008. God, can we go a little more recent, though? God damn, can we just go a little more recent, man? Damn it. Okay, whatever. Fine. Boy, okay. Let's do it. For the love of the game. Okay. Okay. Steeler. Ryan Clark. Let's do it. Ryan Clark, and let's get the hell out of here. Ryan Clark wasn't on the team in 2008. Great. I thought he was, actually. Okay, defensive player. Is it James? It might be James Harrison. Let's check it out. Why not? Oh, we're so close. Damn it. Oh, boy. Lawrence Timmons? Was he on the team at this point? I don't get bored. I'm always vigilant. Back always helps, but my radio comes first. Fair enough, damn it. Fair enough. Radio comes first. Ball don't lie. Okay, an older linebacker who played in 2008. Peter, you still here? I feel like you would know this one. Steelers fan. James Harrison. Yeah, I just guessed James Harrison. So we need one more. We need one more. A Steelers linebacker that was older than James Harrison. Joey Porter. Is it Joey Porter? It might be Joey Porter or Larry Foote. All right, let's try them both. Joey Porter played in Miami at this point. Let's try Larry Foote. Okay, Larry Foote's not a person. Larry Worlds? Is that what you meant? Okay, who the hell's Worlds? This is a Super Bowl team. This is a Super Bowl Steelers team. Porter. I just tried Porter. Worlds. There's no Worlds. There's no Worlds. It's not on the table here. Unless is it World? Am I dumb? No. Baseball sucks. Does have a salary cap. I agree, RJ. I don't know where that came from, but I agree. I completely agree. Shoot, man. A Steeler that was older than James Harrison that played linebacker. Former Jets James Farrier. Former Jet James Farrier. Okay. All right. Glad that we're going to get a more niche pull than that. Thanks, John, for the assist. There we go. Former Jet. Wow. He's a Hall of Famer. I've never even heard of the fella. James Farrier. Let's see, huh? Okay. Maybe the website. Nope. Website didn't misspell people. All right. Let's see. Jet. Steeler. Pretty damn good. Shoot. Okay. 2-time Pro Bowler for 1-time All-Pro. 2-time Super Bowl champ. Jet and Steeler. Wow. Played to 2011. I've never heard of this fella. That's crazy. It's right before I got into football. That's nuts. All pro season though. All my friends are Steelers fans. Hell yeah, John. Casual ball nerd. Yeah, no, I didn't know James Ferrier. Babe Ruth. He was beast. I don't doubt that. He sounds sick. I guess I am a casual. Shoot. This is fun though. Enough of the Wordle. We made our picks already. Some people are gonna hate them, disagree, but you know, life goes on. And I don't know what to say to this girl. Time is ticking. I have no idea what the hell to say to this girl. I don't want to veto our date, but we should do something small. I'm like, I don't want to do something small, man. I don't got time to do something small. Let's go big. Go big or go home, damn it. We'll figure that out later though. Yeah. So I think we'll call the stream there. In case you missed it, the Broncos beat the Raiders in the worst game of the season. We had some Broncos fans join, and they shared their thoughts and opinions. John, RJ Bricks, new people around here. This is fun. What did she say? I'm a ladies' man. What do you need to know? All right. So I was supposed to go on a date with this girl tomorrow. We had it on the books, agreed. And then I'm like, we still on for tomorrow? And she goes, I don't want to veto the date itself, but it may have to be a more low-key activity. I have like 3 huge assignments due tomorrow, but I still want to see you. Like, what? Like, I don't know, man. Like, and for context with this girl, our last date, we just went to ice cream because of the same reason. And I don't want to rip on this girl, right? She's nice. We get along well. Bro, like, man, this girl's a theater major, okay? I don't want to sound judgy. I graduated with a film degree. But man, like, can we be real for a second here? Like, it can't be that much workload. It just can't be. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater, but that's just where I stand on the whole thing. Just fixing my OCD here. There it is. Take her to a coffee shop. Open communication is the best thing. Remember all the nonsense she says. Theater, never mind. Yeah, that's what theater, never mind. Yeah. Theater major, I'm out if I were you. No coffee shop. Imagine she's watching this. That would be hilarious. Tune into the stream. It is linked to my Instagram, so there is a way to find me and then trace it back to this stream, but hey. So people are out on the theater major. She's cool, though. I like this girl, and it's not like we're going to get married. You're going to mess him up and ruin his game. I'm just like we've done this. We went to ice cream for our last date. That was like an hour and a half, and I was like, all right, well, see ya. You can't progress. The whole idea, Peter got laid on a coffee shop date. It was great. The whole idea is that, like, this is the 3rd date, if you catch my drift. So I was planning on initiating some contact at some sort of, like, at mini golf, not at some sort of, at mini golf, you know, sure, this is how you putt and shit. And then be like, all right, you want to, like, hang out after this and then score on the 3rd date. Simple. I don't know what the hell Peter and John are talking about, but I'm with it. By a POF heifer. I don't know what the hell that means. But sure, man. Oh, boy. You went to BWW after? No, my new girlfriend. This is hilarious. I'm so out of sorts right now. I don't know what the hell to say to her. Oh, so we're in the red zone. That's what I mean. We're in the red zone. And I refuse to run it 3 times. Take her to the loony bin. Is that like a comedy place? And you guys know around here we have a 4-down rule. 4 dates and no physical chemistry. It's not going to fly. 4-down rule. She moved the delay again. Yeah, offensive holding. So now I'm like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to progress forward? If I'm already dealing with a short deck, so to speak, not a, you know. What do we do? I don't want to veto our trade, she says. Or veto our date. Veto? Take her to the Starving Artist Fair. That's not a bad idea. Starving Artist, just go to my YouTube channel. But that's good. Looney Bin's a mental asylum. Oh, well, that's not going to fly. In Orange County, California. The nearest mental asylum is, you know, Anaheim. Oh, man. I don't know. Okay, fine, dude. Here's what you do. Peter's about to lay it down. Oh, boy. I'm not even, like, that stressed about it. Like, I'm not going to die if I don't, like, go on a date with this girl. I'm a little frustrated because I'm like, man, like, we're here for something real. Damn it, man. Damn. And also, I matched with a vet. on Hinge, and I was like, so I matched with a vet, just a little preview for Sunday's stream. So my opening line was, could you operate on a hamster if it came down to it? That's what I said to this girl. And she responded. I haven't seen what she said, but she did respond. Reagan shut those down in the 80s. Thanks, Reagan. Shout out Ronald Reagan. You want to call a screen or a draw here? What is a screen or a draw, though? I kind of just want to kick. Like, this is it. Kick. Take my 3 and get out of here. Graham Gano. Vetoes to the president. Miss those. Thrift date in Tustin. Get drinks in Old Town. She just said, first of all, I don't drink. Okay, so that's not going to work. But second, I'm also not trying to drive to Tustin. Peter, this idea sucks. No offense, Peter. But man, sit down and watch Michael Strahan highlights or David Tyree helmet catch. Watch the replay, explain the significance. Take him to the Big E is West Springfield. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know what's going on, fellas. Chat, I don't know what's going on, but we're having fun. We're having fun. I'll figure it out. I'm not like torn up about this girl, but like it is kind of frustrating. I'm like, man, like we agreed to this like a week and a half ago. It's like, oh, Friday. Simple. It's a Friday. What the hell? Bullshit assignments. Take it to a place where no one can... I drink some water. Getting thirsty. Clearly. I took a first date to the gym once. Now that's something I could do. That's not a bad idea. That's actually not a bad idea, John. Because it's low key. She goes to a college, so I could just go to her college gym. I could get a workout in. It's not a bad idea. I'm gonna ask her, what do you have in mind? I'm gonna say like, all right, you wanna veto this date? Then what do you have in mind, girl? And she can't say ice cream. She already pulled that card. She's a theater major. You should act for Hamilton. Yeah, I'll act like I'm super into this situation. Nice girl. Again, just not trying to be played on the hook here. What should I say though? Like, that's fine. That's cool. That's fine. They're playing with my emotions and my schedule. That's cool. You could act like the Giants of a future. Yeah, exactly. I could act like I like being a Giants fan. She wanted to bodybuild and I was a year into it. It was a good date. John, you seem like a hell of a guy. You really do, John. Working at a prison, bodybuilder. Like, I respect it. And you could spot her. That's what I mean. Spotting a girl, this is going to make me sound like a huge creep, but I don't care. Spotting a girl doing pull-ups is so free. I did legs today, though. I would have to do chest. I'd have to do chest for it to work. Send a picture of Jackson Dart. Ask if you can look like him. Ask her if you look like him. I like how half the comments are like kind of half serious. No, Oshkan's just throwing whatever at the wall. Whatever, this ain't even my whole life for real. Whatever, I don't even care. Whatever, this ain't even my whole life for real. Because I kind of want to just be like straight, like, what'd you have in mind? But I also don't want to be all cranky. Like, I also don't want to be like all like sourpuss cranky, you know what I mean? I don't want to veto on the, what do you have in mind? I enjoyed ice cream last time. Maybe that can become our thing. But I don't want ice cream. That's the thing though, John. I don't want ice cream. That's the problem. I don't want it to become our thing. I want frankly, I want our thing to be sex. That's, if I'm being like, let's call it like it is. All right. I don't want our thing to be ice cream. I want our thing to be fucking. So let's draw a line in the sand here. I'm not going to say that, but I'm just like, of course, John, but send the picture of OJ with his hands. You know what I mean? Like, boy. I love the idea of someone joining this stream and not knowing what I'm talking about and then just being like, it's not about the ice cream, rookie. I know it's not about the ice cream, but like, you don't understand. There's no physical chemistry with this girl because the first date, we went to a restaurant and I should have kissed her, but I didn't. I fucked up. And then the second date was ice cream and I couldn't do anything with it. Couldn't do anything with it. Imagine she's watching the stream. Yeah, my guy. You see what I mean? Good play call. I'm sure she'll get the hint you're trying to kill the cat. So I'm saying, I'm like, listen, I like how I was saying, we live in a 4 down Americans. I like sex. That's what I should say. That's what I should say, honestly. Like, all right, how about we just like hash it out physically? God damn. That sucks. You know what's kind of a crazy shout? You know what's kind of a crazy move? This is not gonna work. I'm not even, I shouldn't even say this. This is not gonna work. This will never work. I mean, since I was 11, I'm in my 30s, I have an idea, or 100. Yeah, no. And I appreciate that, John. You know game, no doubt. John knows ball. I like how we have like a very diverse age crowd in this stream. Got Blake, who's like in his 50s, and you know, other fellas. Ashkan, who's, you know, my age and such. And you know, most people, I don't know their ages. Yeah, that's cool. Age demo. We're applying to everyone, appealing to everyone. What I want to tell this girl is, hey, why don't you just come over to my place and do your assignments and we can like watch a movie after. But like, for one, kind of aggro. Two, the last thing I want is to be like put on the hook because of Canvas. You know what I mean? Ice cream and if no sex, you take her once. Hell, I'm 23. I know I look like I'm 40. I'm 23. Fresh out of school. Gym date might be the move, not keep it in the playbook. I feel like the gym date's not a bad shout. Friday night workout. Like, you know what I mean? Ashkan's saying laughing emojis. I'm assuming that that's my homework idea. Homework here. That's what I mean. I turned 25 last Friday with my Bo Nix hair. Youngling. Come to my place and do your assignments. Obviously, Ashkan, I wouldn't be there to actually like watch her do assignments. Obviously, I'd be there like thinking of like, all right, let's figure this out. Best case scenario, let's be honest here, guys. Best case scenario, she comes over, shit happens, and then it's like, all right, do your assignments later. See ya. I called you an Uber. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to sound misogynistic, but offer to help after you take her to dinner. It's not bad. It's not bad. I don't want to do it, but it's not bad. Huh. I also, chips down. I also have to be editing a video tomorrow. I am a little busy. Hannah's tutor. I have to edit a video tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe we could just like work on shit together. But then it's like, what are we married? You know, it's like, what the hell's that? You know? Damn. Oh, fuck that. Don't be a gentleman. Yeah, Mahi's back and he agrees. I don't want to be a gentleman. Chivalry's dead and I'm here. This is your time to be an asshole. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. This is my Jackson Dart era. I'm the same age as Jackson Dart. That will never change. Every time you finish one article of clothing comes off. You see, there you go. Trust me when I say appreciation, head and lay is phenomenal. Well, I'm not going to disagree with you. Fuck. Such a dude's chat right now. If any woman is watching, this is brutal. I don't think that's a problem though. Damn it. Okay, so options on the okay, so first of all, first of all, let's just get this out of the way. I should text her, so what'd you have in mind, right? Not like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's fine. Just fuck my time, I guess. Like, should I just say like, oh, that's cool. What do you have in mind? Ask her if she can make banana bread. That's not gonna fly. Fuck you, Ashka. That's not gonna fly. I had my fiance wish I still did Rip Britney. Rip Britney. Damn. Damn it, man. Jesus, John. This guy's got lore. Like heartbroken. Met John tonight and now I'm like, damn. John's been through it. Prayers to John. Baking together kind of slaps. Yeah. Well, you know what? That's not I mean, well, when you put it like that, Mahi, I just kind of jump to conclusions when Ashkan says something. Like, I don't even believe him. Damn. Oh, I gotta figure this out. Oh, man. Once I figure this out, we'll get off stream. But I gotta figure out what to say to this girl. To say to this broad. Yeah, I'm like that. Hunter doesn't know ball. Yeah, you definitely weren't making an innuendo there. Think of this moment. What would Bill Belichick do and do the opposite? Well, Bill Belichick would go younger. But a very difficult set of circumstances. John, I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you found a safe space to talk about some things. Not that I'm saying this is the only place you go, but you know. You always can talk about shit here. And you got a hell of a life. Very interesting. Sure, you use peanut butter collection. I have a picture. Okay, this I gotta pull up. This I gotta pull up. Hold on. This is an old ass picture, but it's worth pulling up. Hold on. This is such a funny picture. And I got a story from it as well. Okay. I'll pull this up. We'll figure out what I'm gonna say, and then we'll carry on. Where's this picture though? Oh my god, where the hell is it? I will find it. I don't care. I will find this picture. I'm manifesting it. I will find this picture. I know I have it in my camera roll. Like it's a class picture. I just need to find it, god damn it. I just need to find it. Come on, man. Be for real. I just got to find it. I see the chat's going out of the corner of my eye, but I found it. Here we go. Okay. This is a picture I took when I was in Boston going to school. Shout out Northeastern Huskies. This is a picture, right? I don't know if it'll... Oh, God, it's keying all weird. Damn it. All right, I'm just going to email it to myself. This is worth. This is worth. Don't worry. This is worth. And I got... There's some lore to this picture as well. It's a horrible picture of me, but I don't care. I'll put it online. It's online anyways. Here we go. Upload front and center. Here we go. This is a picture of me when I had crazy hair. Bang. Probably didn't expect that, right? Probably didn't expect that. Here's the story behind this picture. I will tell it very succinctly. I did not put my dick in this peanut butter, okay? Obviously, I did not. It looks terrible. I did not put my dick in this peanut butter, okay? Here's what happened in this picture. I'm sitting with my girlfriend in our apartment when we went to college, and we were broke, so peanut butter sandwiches were the thing, right? And my girlfriend was so pessimistic, dude. Everything sucked with this girl. Everything sucked. It was the worst. And I go, and I see you guys are saying something. I'll get the story on, and then I will respond to every comment. Man... We were dating this girl. That pic is crazy. Yeah, no, it is. It's wild. My friends have it plastered everywhere online. Why is the whole shape like that? Because things were so bad and she was so negative and we lived together. So I was like, God damn it. What can I make this, like, what can I do to make this girl happy besides, like, you know, intimacy? And so I open a new jar of peanut butter, and it's like, you know, when you open a jar of peanut butter, it's like flat and it looks all cool. And I'm like, hey, check this out. Peanut butter jar. Maybe life's not so shitty after all, you know? The peanut butter jar. This girl, I kid you not, grabs a knife and just jabs it right into the jar. Right into the jar. So I haven't been stabbed, but it hurt my feelings. So that's why it's shaped like that. So I'm like, oh, this is a one-of-one opportunity to take this picture. So from my girlfriend's perspective, her boyfriend goes, check out this peanut butter jar. She jams a knife into it and then sees me go... like with my phone, just like this is and then I take this picture and now I have it forever. So yeah, that's the lore behind this picture. I will respond to what you guys are saying now. All right, that one was cuffed, Hunt, not for you. What was her initial text? No, it's when we were talking and I was like, how's your week going? And then she was like, and I was like, you know, she's like, oh, I'm trying to stay healthy, you know, she's a theater. She got ready for a play. She's like, everyone's sick. Everything sucks. And I was just like, yeah, that's cool. Whatever. You healthy? You still want to go on that date? And medieval times. Theater connections are too emotional and want a connection. Boring. I go to nursing or business majors, actually. Look, I don't judge people by their majors or careers. I'm a goddamn YouTuber, so to speak, an independent content creator. Why is the whole shape like that? No way it's shaped like that. Yeah, because it's a knife. It's a knife. Psychopath. Mine's shaped like an Arby's curly fry. Maybe you should stay single. Maybe I should just, like, date with no consequences. How about that? That would be a perfect scenario for me, fellas. Date with no consequences. So that's the story of the peanut butter jar. In case you missed it, I think I closed the tab, but that's the story of the peanut butter jar. All right. I think I'm just gonna tell her that's cool. What'd you have in mind? That's fine. What'd you have in mind? If she says fucking ice cream again, I'm gonna say no. It is kind of scary. Like, if she was in this stream, I sound like such an asshole. Anaheim Packing House. Medieval times, like the event? Dude, if I'm taking a girl to medieval times, that's like where I'm proposing. I'm getting down on a knee, I'm bringing a ring, and I'm gonna like, bring the turkey legs. And then as soon as they like bring it, it's like, hey, can you hold this? And then, will you be my wife at medieval times? Will you be my wench? Dude, I'm telling you, medieval times is the place to be. I'm too broke to go to medieval times on the third date. Sex is free. You can quote me on that. You can quote me on that. Brittany was 6'2" with a perfect figure and a greater personality. John, I'm sorry. Sorry, tall women are the best. Tall women are the best. I saw this girl on Instagram and I thought she was so hot. She was tall. I thought she was so hot. I was like, I'm gonna have to kill myself because I'll never be with this girl. John, I'm sorry that you lost Brittany. She sounds like a hell of a lady. That sucks, man. But, you know, better days are ahead. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to be insensitive. But it does, you know. There are people. You know, people are meant to intermingle. People are meant to meet. Job's not finished. It's not always free. Well, that's true. That's true, American Strongest Disciple. When you're on Hinge and you're a Hunnaball, it's free. Invite her over to the Bob Ross painting sesh. I'm not buying an easel and brushes. I'm only 6'4". Brew was perfect for me. Man, they got me all fired up to meet a tall woman. Hear me out. You, her, and Cass, let's get a trip to Hong Kong. This sucks. Your takes suck. Your ideas suck. You know that? Oh boy. Anyways, man. Well, John, I'm sorry for you, man. But hey, you know what? You seem like a hell of a warrior. You've been through a lot. You're still here, still standing. We'll move forward. The train keeps moving. Train keeps moving. Text her, what'd you have in mind? We'll see what she says. And yeah. That's it. If she wants to go to ice cream, I don't think I want to. If she wants to work out, maybe it's not a bad idea. My chest is kind of sore, so we'll see. I don't know what the hell this was, but my chest is kind of sore. I do my best, and you're doing it, John. Hell yeah. They have great Chinese food there. You're such an asshole. Such a fucking loser. You should go with Caswell, Oshkon. That would be a hell of a trip. That'd be a hell of a trip. You guys get that done? Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. But yeah, fellas. Maybe I should just take her to Chinese food. That'd be fun. I feel like dinner, but it's not gonna fly. Ah, damn. Dinner. Nah. A workout's not a bad idea. I've been all right. That's sick. Go with Caswell, though. $2 beer. I fucking hate you. I hate you, man. Ice cold beer. What do you think college and SD was for? What's your PR on squat, bench, and dead? Oof. I don't squat. I don't squat much. I honestly don't really live for PRs. But I can definitely bench 225. I think, like, for reps. I don't really do PRs though. I probably could do 235, 240 for a rep. Yeah, I've got long arms, but again, John, you're a 6'4" bodybuilder, so I'm sure you've not. That excuse is bullshit. Deadlift, again, I don't deadlift. I Romanian deadlifts, but today I was Romanian deadlifting 275, which I was pretty damn proud of. I was happy with that for like 5 to 6. I was happy about that. Dinners if you want long term. Do something else if you want something else. For you, skip leg day. I don't skip. Oh hell no, I don't skip leg day. Is my favorite. Leg day was today. Hell yeah. I'll skip leg day. I just don't barbell squat. I prefer lunges and RDLs and Romanians. I'm a power lifter now. Solid. I'll take that. I'll take that. Peter, what's your random question? What color are her eyes? I got something with this. Brown. I think. Brown. And yeah, she's brown eyes. There you go. Brown-eyed girl, Van Halen. Yeah, I'm actually gonna check out her profile really quick. Damn. This is tough. This is tough, man. This girl. I'm like Bat Dad. I love squats. Oof. I really, you can squat at 6'4" and like not like hurt your back. That's impressive, honestly. I hurt my back when I squat. I just feel like my it's just like arched too much. Take her to Luminescence. It's gonna happen in like a week. That's not a bad idea. That's actually not a bad idea at all. But I might have to take another girl, buy her a Lamborghini. Yeah, you see, we're throwing stuff at the wall. Take her to Seoul. Have them play that song. Have them play Brown Eyed Girl, Van Halen. It's not even Van Halen, is it? It's not. Who sings Brown Eyed Girl? Ricky Morrison? Oh no, it's Van Morrison. I was so close. Van Halen. That's so funny. Van Morrison. Okay, I was close. Is it Ricky Morrison? I bet you love squatting. 750 pounds dumbbell like an average NFL tackle. Jesus! No wonder you're a prison guard. Damn, John. 6'4", 345. That's sick. Is it acceptable that my buddy who's 22 is dating an 18-year-old? Legal? Yeah. Acceptable? I don't love it. I don't love it. When I was 22, I matched with an 18-year-old who said her age was 22, and then you read her bio, it's like actually 18. I've been on this app since I was 14. It's like, whoa. And I didn't see that. And then I was like, we had a conversation. She was like very sweet. She's like, you're so hot. And I was like, I'm not making that up. Like, I'm not like stunting or anything. This girl was, again, didn't pursue at all because, again, she was too young. And I was like, thanks. But, you know, we had a nice conversation. She was like, yeah, I want to be a movie star. I'm like, good luck. And we went back and forth. And then I was like, hey, this has been a fun combo, but you're way too young. So, you know, thanks, but no thanks. Have a good one, girl. And that was that. Half your age plus 7. Not when you're this young. I mean, I guess... Yeah, if you're 21, what, you can date a... What? So if you're 20, you can date a 17-year-old? I don't like that. Don't care for that idea. Depends when he met her. Another good point. Another great point. Hunt loves younger girls. I actually don't. I think one of the more well-documented things on this stream was my obsession and fawning for moms. I played in an adult flag football league. I would so much rather be with like a woman in her 30s, kids. Of course, I'm not trying to raise the kid, but you know what I mean? I'm all about older women. Are you kidding me? Younger women are so damn boring, bro. This girl's 21, and even I'm like, that's a bit young. You know what I mean? I don't love that. They met at 16 and 20, just started dating. I don't care for that, RJ. I hope you really mean like a friend, and you're not like, I'm just my friend. Like, but yeah, no. If like that's, I don't care for that. I don't care for that, man. 20 and 16, not great. Blake effect. Yeah, seriously. Blake effect. Yeah, good call. Really good call. Oh my God. When I was 24, I did a 54-year-old gilf. You have lived a hell of a life, John. That should not be ignored. Been stabbed, prison guard, bodybuilder, power lifter, 30-year upswing. That is sweet. Damn. Young stud. Young stud. Well, let's see. Oh, boy. You know what? I'll go out with this girl. I think a workout's a good idea, though. Let's do chest. Like, yeah, let's just run it. Let's run it and talk about emotions and feelings. I miss the gym. Honestly, just ask her if her father's present in her life. That's not a bad idea. I think he is. Niners fan, by the way. There you go. So there's a pro wrestler named Boulder Lane. Did a few movies too. Jesus! That is sick. Boulder Lane. I like that. Boulder Lane! That's a sick name. That could work on WWE and in the adult films. That's sweet. And the regular films. That's sweet. Boulder Lane. Damn. That'll let you know if you're dodging a bullet or not. Well, I think she's good with her dad, I think. Shoot. I would assume. Oh, this is feeling like a therapy session for me now. Anyways, it's 11, which means it's 2 o'clock Eastern. So it is getting late, fellas. We don't need to pull up Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison. I'm also 6'4", 235. Yeah, huh? And yeah, fellas. Well, this has been cool. Welcome to the new people who are new around here. We got John. We got RJ. We have Peter's in and out, you know, rarely, but hey, Mahi's joining. Who else? We had a few Broncos fans coming here. So drop a like if you're new, drop a like if you aren't. But again, we're streaming after every primetime game and throughout the day on Sunday. So this has been a really fun stream. Right when I thought these streams were starting to fall off and not get shown to new viewers, you guys pop up and show me that, you know, there is point to this. There is life. There is light at the end of this tunnel. There's not light coming out of above my screen, which is why this green screen is messing with me now, though. But I'm gonna run. This has been a great time, though, guys. You guys kick ass tomorrow. It's Friday. Doesn't mean the week's over. Job's not finished. I like the hearts spread. I appreciate that. Drop a like if you haven't already. And this has been a lot of fun. Johnny ever wrestle for Bayon up in Mass? All right, this is gonna turn to a whole thing. But yeah, you guys have a sick rest of your night. John the wrestler, prison guard, power lifter, RJ Bricks the Commanders fan. Come on. What a stream. What a stream. So drop a like if you haven't already. I'm assuming the chat will stay open. Thanks, Peter. Appreciate that. Appreciate the $1.99. Peter added to the Hunna Fun. I will talk about it. I will talk about it on Sunday during the stream, during this patented, world famous Hunnaball halftime Hinge update. Thank you for the $2, Peter. I appreciate that. We're the dudes from Hog and NYC. I got friends that trained at Hog. All right, I don't know what the hell Hog is, but it sounds sick. We got wrestlers in the building. We got bettors in the building. We got, you know, Commanders fans, Mahi, everyone. Ashkan, Blake, everyone. Gail was here. Chris. This is fun. Raiders fans, Otis. But yeah, drop a like if you haven't already. This has been super fun. Guy you hunt, let us know if you make it to Hong Kong. Will do. You guys have a sick rest of your night. I'm really curious to hear more about John's life, but I gotta go to bed. So this has been sick. Continue to comment if you want, or join the Discord. Link is somewhere up in the chat. I'll put it again. If anyone wants to join the Discord. This is the Hunnaballer Discord. Feel free to join, talk some shit. And until then, I've been Hunnaball.